Yo. So today we're gonna be watching some Mizkif videos, and then we're gonna go from there. Whatever happens, happens. This is a really good fucking shake, though.
I've always been big last. Now they really get the message. Now they really kiss my ass. Now they need to hide the bitches before I come finesse. Hotel California, baby, you need to come undressed. Come on, little baby, come get a little classy. You catching a body, I'm catching a body. Got shawties on shawties and bodies on body. That bitch on my dick and she wanted a party. She love everybody, she love everybody, she love everybody, she love everybody. But she don't love me cause I am a nobody. Yeah, I am a nobody. Yeah, I love you, I'm insane. Yellow rope around my brain. Oh, is it
What?
solitude, I can't refrain. And girl, they ain't know what I'm dealing with. My heart feels like a sinking ship. I can see myself inside your eyes, but you a crazy bitch. Keep on thinking you gon' change. Feelings hurting, cutting sticks. Flip the switch inside my brain. I'm focusing on getting rich. It's a love-hate relationship. Starting to think that I hate this shit. You left me for some other guy. You left me, I don't fit your time. All these stone cold hoes ain't hard to find. All they tell us lies, trying to break my stride. If they're on our side, we the city sky. I could light up the world while I'm getting high. You were everything when we met. You do anything when we met. I buy you everything if you stayed and never left, never left. I don't want you to leave, baby, leave me on my own. I've been crying on the stage, under lights at sold out shows. I can't deal with you, I can't deal with this. You got my heart.
I'll have to figure that out later at some point.
We both remember that first time that we kissed. When you stare down in my grave, now your face will be missed. Cause girl, I love you, I'm insane. Yellow rope around my brain. Oh, is it worth it? I can't say. Solitude, I can't refrain.
Feel like a sorrow, feel like a castle. My God. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the videos. This is the first one I have up. If it plays.
You just gotta be on stream for a week. Okay, you wanna try this with me today, chat? Oh my god. Felix, if you wanna go into drama, let's talk about how you ditched last minute to go gamble. What is one secret you've never told anyone? I hope my mom's not watching. I have a bad feeling about this. I usually don't get like weird stomach turns, but today for some reason I did when I said I was doing this. First of all, we need to make a wheel. Basically, you do hashtag ask and you ask any question you want. If I do not want to answer it, which I could do, if it's that crazy of a question where I'm like, I don't want to answer this, I have to spin the wheel. What will be on the wheel? What do you guys want? 24-hour stream. That is going to be so small, it's crazy. Someone said answer the question should be on there. I can spin the wheel, and if I don't want to answer the question, I have to answer the question anyway.
Yeah, that's
Are these good, chat? Let's shuffle this.
Call Flory.
Tweet CX. It won't hit it, so I'll put it in there. All right, does this look too ugly, chat, or does this look good? It's okay. No! They couldn't get any worse. And he'll make that into a video. This streamer called me, and then all of a sudden he'll have a 1 million view video about why I called him instead of a better shoot. So here's how this works. You, the chatter, does hashtag ask in the chat and ask any question you want about me. I will be 100% honest. And if I'm not honest, or I don't want to answer the question, more importantly, if I don't want to answer the question, I will spin the reel. If I land on whatever this is, I have to do it. But I'm gonna be real with you, I'll probably answer most questions. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna answer anything. Chat, you said I have to abide by all these, right? So SD Peach has got to be on stream for a week. Okay, we have our first question of the day. Are you addicted to WoW? This is an easy one. The answer is no. Here's the thing with World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft was the greatest thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. I will say that every day. I don't care if I'm marrying Queen Latifah. I mean, here's the thing with World of Warcraft today. The mystery's gone. Everyone knows everything about it. It's a solved game. There's no mystery to it like it used to be. I know everything in a blink of an eye. It's just, it'll never be the same game. I think MMOs in general are just dead. But am I addicted to World of Warcraft? Fuck no. Do I like playing with my friends? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You really went for the throat? Question 2. You could have just waited a couple seconds. You guys want to know? You guys want to know? Please don't make me. Please don't make me. Please don't make me. Please don't make me. This is a joke on the wheel. I'll tweet CX. Please don't make me. I'll answer the question. I don't want to call Flory. I don't want to call Flory. Please, I don't want to. I'll answer the question. Did she tweet about me already? He's so obsessed with me, it's insane. If it lands on me, I'm literally going to piss myself. All right, so where is she now? That she's probably in the bathroom then, it sounds like. Go ahead. I'll give you 1 minute to talk to me, Flory, but I am timing it. Hold. Before you go anywhere, please notice that you do not have notifications on this channel. And although 11% of you guys do,
just know that 89% of you guys do not.
So before you go anywhere, can you please put on notifications? We will give you 3 seconds.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Flory!
What do you want from me?
I just wanted to call you because I miss you so much, and I'm so
Oh
glad
my goodness,
that you
miss, that
defend
makes
me.
me so happy.
I'm so glad that you defend me from all these Minecraft stans who hate me under every tweet I tweet when I just want to play League of Legends with one of my old-time friends, SnapMap, and they just shit on me nonstop. You are
Exactly, and
the
I
best.
do it for you.
I want you to come over, Flory. I've been wanting to say it for so long.
Oh my god!
I've been wanting you to come over, and I want Washino to pick you up from the airport in his brand new 2007 Mustang, and I want you to come here.
This is the best day of my life.
I want you to come here, and I honestly, Flory, I fucked up this whole time. You know, I know I'm not supposed to be parasocial with viewers, but Flory,
Yeah,
you are
really
the best. You are the best.
I know.
And
Thank you.
I would love for you to come over. I would love to see you. You are amazing. And just a question, can you add me? Can you add me on? I ended the call. Time is up. All right, next question. Flory already tweeted, the week the queen dies is the week Miss Kiff and I have a collab. What the actual fuck? This is from 2021. No, that's weird. I just called Flory on stream. That is the craziest thing in the world. She tweeted a year ago, the week the queen dies is the week Miss Kiff and I have a collab. All right, next question. Are you really happy?
Wow.
This is a question I get asked a lot. I'll be real with you, chat. Since about 13 or 12 years old, all I ever cared about in this world was making money. There's not one thing I cared about more in this entire world than making money. I would stay up late night at trying to figure out real estate ideas, trying to do multi-level marketing ideas. All I would try to do in this world was make money. My goal was I wanted to be a millionaire before the age of 30. It's all I wanted. From a young age, I used to try to get jobs underage, nonstop. I would try to go into stores and try to have people hire me because I wanted to work, because I wanted to make money, not to spend it, but I wanted to invest it. I became a drug dealer, and I sold weed and other narcotics, but mostly weed, because I wanted to make money, because I wanted to become a millionaire. That's all I ever wanted. I wanted to be able to say to my teachers and my peers in high school and middle school, go fuck yourself. That the class clown could actually become something, and you're all pieces of shit for doubting me. And I always have this envision in my head that when I have a lot of money and I'm on vacation, that I will finally be happy. In reality, I realized that I wasted 15 years of happiness. Because when you hit the end of the journey, you're never really gonna be truly happy, right? It's the journey itself that you should enjoy. Dude, I'm almost pushing 30. And am I really going to say that my entire 15 years of my life, we're all just trying to plan for me to become successful, so one day when I'm successful, then I can enjoy life? But that's how it's gonna work. You guys don't know this. I'm very stressed. A lot. Being a top streamer, I know you're gonna be like, well, top, it is stressful. It's a very stressful job. I've grinded my teeth so hard at night from the stress that when I talk, my jaw clicks. I wear a guard at night to try to stop it, but yeah, it clicks like crazy. I have noticed that my mental health is just dramatically decreased. I remember 3 years ago having panic attacks at night while watching soda popping because I just couldn't do anything. Streaming is definitely like, it was tough. It's a very easy job when you look at it, looking in, but the mental shit that goes through, it's very tough. But would I say that I feel better? Am I happy? Now I would say yes. I'd say I'm the happiest I've ever been. But do I think I'm truly happy? No. I don't know if it's really a thing where someone's like truly happy, where they're like, oh my god, I wake up and every day is perfect. I would say I'm genuinely in a good mood though, usually. I think it's getting there. It'll take time. Last time I had sex was... Alright, I'm not fucking spinning the wheel. I'm not spinning the wheel for this one. Last time I had sex was 2 weeks ago. I'm not saying who, I'm not saying where, I'm not saying when. Last time I had sex was 2 weeks ago. Next time I'm probably gonna have sex, TwitchCon 2022. I can almost guarantee you I will get laid at TwitchCon. I can get laid whenever I want. As shitty as that is to say, you can get laid as whatever you kind of want at this point. As like a top dog streamer, right? I'm a top G. You don't want to, is the answer, chat. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I just like, how do I say this in like the nicest way when it comes to like girls in general? I can't have sex with a girl that is really there for the clout. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because the entire time I'm thinking to myself, god damn, this girl really only likes me because, you know, because I'm me. Like, at the time when she's doing reverse cowgirl, she's going like, oh yeah, Felix, that's it. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I clearly am not the guy, so... I don't want to do that anymore. I've done it before. It just afterwards, I don't have fun with it. I really don't have a lot of sex. I don't know to work. Next question. What is one secret you've never told anyone? I'll be real with you. When I think of the one secret I've never told anyone, it's when I was a kid. I hope my mom's not watching. Did I ever tell you when I was a kid I made my dog with my dick? I was like 13. I was like 13. Okay, I didn't want to spin the wheel. I was like 13, and I did it, and I'm like, oh my god! It's sandpaper! And I never did it again. I never did it again. I'm sorry. I did do it. I just wanted to see what it was like. I was like 13, man. Alright. I was waiting in queues of World of Warcraft, and I went upstairs. Chat, I'm a really dumb kid, alright? Alright. First of all, half you are furries. Shut up. Second of all, when I was a kid, my mom had a vacuum. I really hope you're not watching, Mom. She loved this vacuum. It was like a Herder Hoover or whatever the hell. And I took the vacuum when I was a kid, and I stuck it on my dick. Like, you gotta be the dumbest kid in the world to think that that's gonna feel good. Chat, it felt like I had, like, the tornado in Kansas. Oh my god, the whole time, like, trying to pull it out. Pain, agony, regret are the three things I felt when my dog licked my dick, and the three things I felt right when I did the vacuum thing. I did both those things, kinda. How you doing? And it was a horrible experience. Rest in peace, Copper. Great dog. Great dog. Horrible at head, but great dog. Let's go. Move on to the next question, please. Who are 5 streamers you respect the most? Who do I respect? Like, I was like, damn, like, I respect you as a streamer. Soda Poppin's my number 1. I respect Soda a lot because I feel like Soda, he's gone through it all, and he's kind of made a lot of things happen on Twitch and streaming in general. And the fact that Soda, despite all the shit of years of
yo, what's
drama
up,
and
Sam?
crap, and he's still going is kind of wild. I admire Lyric a lot as well. Seeing someone do no cam for 12 years or whatever is and just sticking to that and never giving up and just playing games all day and still killing it is insane. Kai, I'll be real with you, I respect Kai a shit ton. I think Kai puts an insane amount of work on his streams all day, every day. He busts his fucking ass, and he's kind of showing a new version of streaming, which I respect a lot. I actually do. Ludwig, I very much respect Ludwig. Like, Ludwig busts his fucking ass 24/7. He's constantly working. Ludwig is definitely a streamer that I full on respect. Like, he's a workaholic. I know he gets a lot of fucking like shit from Twitch streaming and Pain's Champs or whatever from like, you know, XQC's chat or wherever the hell people see him. But I very much respect Ludwig. I think my chat respects Ludwig. He does work his fucking ass off. He is a very good streamer. The dude does put in an insane amount of work compared to almost anybody else. I would say my 5th is probably Wreckful. Keep in mind, this is just like 5 off the dome. I do respect Wreckful a lot. Like, I'll be real with you, me and Wreckful did not have the best relationship, especially in the last few months. Very much was a sour relationship. We weren't close buddy-buddy like we once were. But forget all the buddy-buddy shit. Wreckful, as a streamer, was one of the most influential streamers of all time, if not the most influential streamer of all time. He was one of the pioneers for the HD camera. He was pioneers for just chatting. He was pioneers for IRL streaming. He was pioneers for TTS donations. The dude kind of did almost everything you see today. He was one of the first to do it. So I think to put on my Mount Rushmore of streamers, Wreckful's got to be there. Easily. All right, next question. Asmund said, what about me, bitch? Asmund, I would fucking put you up there if you were a streamer. I would totally put you on the Mount Rushmore of streamers if you actually did the job. Look, what do you want me to say, man? Asmund, you're the top G. We all know it, bitch. All right? Like you're typing me on Asmongold, like typing me on Zach Rar, and maybe I'll consider it. What's the biggest mistake you made? I don't like to live life thinking about mistakes because those mistakes led me to where I am today. I don't really like to think about it that much, but what's a big mistake that I did that I was like, oh my god, I fucked up on? I can't think of anything. All right, you stop me. Let's spin the wheel. Bro! Here comes my biggest mistake. Do I FaceTime him? I have to FaceTime him, right? I tried. I thought that was him. Do I have to spin again?
20 AOs.
I'm not doing the moans. Chat, that's not part of the AO, is it? Alright, so the biggest mistake I ever had was just doing that. Alright, next question. Alright, if you don't know what this is, basically a bunch of streamers, XQC, Pokelols, and Michaela, 3 people that are very established in the community as having trustworthy answers and friends and understanding the social works of people. All 3 have come together to make the Triforce of Austin is a dogshit place and filled with drama, and also that we gatekeep people. Let me establish this and let you guys know right now. Do we gatekeep people? Do we like gay people? First of all, do Austin? Of course we do. Austin's a very progressive place. Second of all, do we gatekeep? Of course we do. As we should. We would be stupid and naive to let anyone and everyone through these doors. We'd be dumb to not look at someone first and judge their character and then let them inside, just as all you do with all your friends. There's nothing wrong with what we do. We should do it, because otherwise we would have about 700 people outside my house right now with selfie sticks. Instead, we just have Mitch Jones. Okay? I am all for gatekeeping people, as we should. People are problems. Let me let this out there as well. Streamers are nutcases. They're absolutely batshit psychopaths. They're crazy for the most part. I don't want to deal with people that are that annoying and crazy unless it's pure content. Alinity, come over. I don't want to deal with it. And then, the big one that everyone was trying to preach was, there's a lot of drama in Austin. This is an honest stream, and I'll be completely honest with you. I never see drama in Austin. And I will be blunt as fuck when I say that. I never see drama. And even if there is, which I'm sure there is with more people that hang out, right? Have you never had drama in your friend groups? Have your friends never had problems? Have you guys never had issues between each other and said something behind someone's back once or twice? And confronted them or not confronted them about it? Are these called normal things that happen? It's ridiculous, you know? Of course these things happen. You know, it's called friend groups. And there's hundreds of people in Austin. To define Austin as me, Nick Palm, Soda Poppin', Asmongold is barbaric. There's hundreds of streamers here. And no, they don't really have this massive drama. I never hear anything about it. The last serious drama that happened in Austin that I could personally think of is when a kid came over to one of my parties and stepped on my cat. And he stepped on my cat on purpose, and me and Simply went outside to try to find him and beat the shit out of him. It was Burrito. because I told him to shut the door. That was the last drama, and that was 6 months ago. Like, there's no drama. And by the way, that kid is completely out of anyone's, no one talks to him anymore. He is a complete, he's gone. People who said that Austin's just this massive drama overlord of crap are people that just don't have friends. Like, they don't know what it's like to have friend groups. But no, Austin gatekeeps, of course we do. Are we wrong to gatekeep chat? No. Otherwise, literally my house would be a bunch of small streamers that are just running around nonstop. Wait. Yo, what up, XG? Is he actually in chat? He's actually in chat. Yo, there's drama. Why would there be drama? For what? I do wish Felix was around. I wish Poke was around. I didn't hang out with XQC at all. I'll be honest with you. I mean, the dude streams fucking 24/7. The only times I remember hanging out with XQC was at my house once. He called me once. We went downtown, and then one time I came over his house when he was doing a subathon or something for Overwatch, and I went in his room. Me and Chance silly strung him or something, and his whole chat hated me and Chance on that day. True, we're all lying at the same time, like you wouldn't let the girls pass you and viewers, so you rebroadcast their shows against their will, then manipulated them all. Felix, you're talking about something that happened 3 years ago with Maya, because Maya had a show. And you said that you wanted me to not pass them. Didn't you do the same thing with Aiden Ross when he had Andrew Tate on? Didn't you use him for content as well? In the same vein, where you just watched his entire stream and he did not say you could do that? Didn't you do the same thing like 2 weeks ago? I'm confused, bro. That's interesting. He had more viewers than you and you watched the whole stream. But when I do it with my girlfriend, it's a problem when she didn't give a shit. I said to myself, this is going to be good. I'll have more viewers, and she'll also get more viewers for her podcast. It was a great thing. There was nothing wrong with that. Felix, if you want to go into drama, let's talk about how you ditched the Creator Clash at the last minute to go gamble and by yourself. When the Creator Clash was for charity and they were all relying on you, had to change the name and everyone that was going because you ditched to go gamble.
Oh, shit.
Should we talk about that? The thing is, a lot of people are afraid to say shit to you because you're huge. They're afraid. I get it. I think XCC has done a lot of stupid shit in his past, just as I've done some stupid shit in his past. There's no reason to get upset. There's no reason to care. We've all done stupid fucking shit. Maya's podcast. Yikes, that's what you have? Okay, I watched the girls' podcast. Who cares, bro? Who cares? So what? Maya's watched my streams before. And here's the thing, Felix. I agree with you. When I did that, was it stupid and dumb? Sure, you could say that. I watched their podcast. I shouldn't have done it. I should have let them get the exposure. I learned my lesson. Is that really it? I'll call him right now. He didn't answer. He said, don't commit career suicide for no reason. What does it even mean? Like, what do I have that's such a horrible, terrible thing? Most of my past is already known. Like, you're threatening me now? I am not gonna sit here and be called career suicide. What have I done? I've said stupid shit on Discord 5 years ago. Sure, totally. And so is he. So is everybody. We all admit it. Anyone that thinks I even have a problem with XQC, I don't. I don't have a problem with him at all. Even through this. Maybe it's because I just don't care. I do not have a problem with the guy whatsoever. There's no one in streaming that I would truly say I fucking hate that person. There really isn't one person that I'm like, wow, you are actually a huge piece of shit and I hate you. Hate is a strong word, and to care about most of this is just so whatever. I don't hate anybody. LSF Andy's right now. Ugh. Listen, I've tried to get off of LSF 1,000 times. We can talk about that too. I've tried to get off of LSF so many times, and the mods just refuse to let me go. I've tried. A lot of us have tried. We don't want to be there. Like, I don't understand why I need to be there. It blows my mind how I can't just get banned from the Reddit. Why can't streamers like me, Maya, or Cutie Cinderella, who all are in agreement that this Reddit is shit, or how about everybody that tried to get banned? How about E-Rob, who was literally banned there for a day and then it got unbanned? Why can't we just get banned? Why are my posts getting upvoted at all? Why can't they all just be downvoted or blocked or banned forever? Why do I need to be there? If/when you ever stop streaming, what do you think you will be doing? I don't know. I think the idea of stopping streaming, how do you go from getting this much attention and this much, like, all this stuff happening to just not having it one day? I don't know. And it's a very scary thing that I think about all the time is what happens really when you're done streaming. It's very tough. When you have all the money in the world, I mean, does it really make a difference? It's actually why I didn't do the gambling sponsor. Because I said to myself, you know, I'll be honest with you, this is an honest stream. I was thinking of doing the gambling sponsor. I was like, fuck it, why not? You should do it. 6 months ago, people who watch my old stream know that I talked about it all the time. I'm like, why not just do it? Fuck it. Like, who gives a shit anymore about any of this? Just do it. For a long time, I questioned myself if what I'm saying and preaching is the right thing because I didn't really know if I truly believed in myself and what I was talking about. The reason why like the gambling shit's bad and the reason why I kind of realized it is kind of after Camp Canoe. I'm like, I feel so much better right here doing something good and still making a fuck ton of money. It's not like I'm not making money. I'm making a fuck ton of money. I know that if I gambled, this is just me, I would feel bad after every stream. I'm glad I did not, but I don't know when I'll ever stop streaming, to answer the question. I really don't know when I will stop, and I don't know what will happen when I do stop. What's your dick size? I don't know. I think it's like 6 inches, but I actually have no fucking clue. I'll go get a ruler. Is it fair to judge it like this? It's 3 inches right now. That's not fair, right?
You have to jerk off first. You definitely have to jerk.
I haven't measured my dick in like 6 years, Chad. I would say, dude, hard chat, I'm like 5.5. 6? I don't have that big of a dick. I have a very average fucking cock. Is that a bad thing? No. Like, I've never had a girl be like, oh my god, that's so small. Or like, is it even hard yet? I've never had that. Does your mother know you're gay?
Hi.
Hi, Mom, I'm streaming and I have to ask you a question.
Okay. I'm driving.
Did you know that I'm gay?
Are you really? Yeah, no, I knew.
Oh. What did I used to tell you every single time I'd come home from school?
I'm gay.
That's right. So I've been telling you for the past 10 years.
You're gay.
Yeah, thank you, Mom. Love you too.
Love you too, bye.
Chat, whenever I go home from school, I hate it. I told my parents, stop asking me this question. How was school? Most boring. What am I supposed to say to that? Good. That's the only thing you're gonna get out of somebody is good. I hated it. So I would tell them stop saying it by saying I'm gay to everything they would say. They stopped asking it after a while. My dad still asks how was school, but my dad's a lunatic. So there, we asked my mom that. If you were to have intercourse with 2 human beings with the combined age of 30, what 2 ages would you pick? Bro, I'm not trying to join E-Rob on his 30-day fucking ban, alright? Like, let's not ask this question. Let's not ask this question, please, for the love of God. With the combined age of 30, is there any way I could swing this to make it seem like it's right?
Dude, please don't answer that question.
I didn't.
Please just.
I didn't. We buy another box. This is one of my first boxes I ever collected, chat. And this box, the problem with it is I thought it was my crown jewel box. It was my favorite thing in the world. But one guy on YouTube shit on me and made a video saying how this box that I think's worth like 40 grand is actually worth about $1,000 because it says qualified scale, which means that it was open. So I bought this box for $3,000 3 years ago, thinking I got the bargain of a lifetime. The guy scammed me. I was open, and it was a lie. This is hopefully the real thing. This is it. This is an 85 plus VGA grade, of course. Super Mario Brothers 3, an original. That is nice. Now the King Ka. The reason why
King
you're all
Ka.
here today. I don't see qualified. After 3 long years of waiting, ladies and gentlemen, I finally have the real Super Mario 64 85 plus VJ graded, no qualified scale. Now this box, Flux, how much is this box worth? Like 5 grand. Give it to Simply. Would he want it? Give it to XQC. That's 5 spins. Open it so you can touch it. I kind of want to. Simply,
Yeah.
I have something I want to give you.
Really?
You may want to go full cam for this. I want to give you something that you'd probably like.
Is this like one of those things where like you got it from someone and you don't want it, so you're giving it to me, or is this like a?
No, it's the real thing.
No way.
I got you a slipper.
No way. I could use this on either foot.
Yes, you can. Try it out, try it out, try it out.
Bruh.
Right? Look at that, boys.
Well, Simply,
Yeah.
I want you to have something, but I don't know if you want it.
No shot. Really?
Yeah, you can have it.
Really?
Yep.
Actually?
Yep.
The Mario 64 85 plus VGA graded sealed in box?
Qualified skill, qualified. Yep.
No. Really?
I will warn you though. So this one says this is the qualified skill one because it is slightly open right there.
That's fine. It's still sick as hell.
No, that's still sick.
Wait, so you don't have one anymore?
No, I got an upgraded one.
Still fucking sick.
That's what I thought.
This is fucking dope.
What's the next question? Favorite porn category? Oh god, fuck. I don't have one. No. What does this even mean? What does this even mean? No. I don't know what I didn't put tweet. It just says the word. That's already enough. I'm not tweeting CX. I never said it. Just said I never said it. Is that fair? Capitalize it? No. Alright, fine. Oh god, it just sticks out now. Alright, ready? I did it. God, that is so dumb. Dude, I'm not gay. Let me just first say that I'm not gay. I have been sticking my finger in my ass right before I nut. Or honestly, lately I've been having the girl do it. Chat, it feels so much better. It's so fucking good. Because males have G-spots in their ass. It feels so good. It's not a gay thing, but it's so good. It's not bad. Asking the girl's not weird. Just pay her $5 more. I also had a very big transgender phase where I was really into jerking off the transgenders. But that was like 2 years ago. I stopped that in like early 2019.
Bro.
I'll be real with you, chat. I don't really jerk off anymore. They're hot as shit. I can line up 10 transgenders and you're gonna say one of them's hot. I guarantee you. If they're all wearing dresses, you're gonna say one's hot and you're like, wait, what? That's you will get it wrong and you will be wrong. They don't have a cock. Listen, what I've learned in live chat is do anal. All I'm telling you is, the girl had a cock and I used to jerk off to it a lot, and I thought it was really hot and I like doing it. And if that's a problem, then I'm an asshole. All right, I don't tell you. I like jerking off. I used to do it all the time. You are gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I don't like guys. I have never seen a man sexually ever in my entire life. I have never seen a man sexually and been like, I want to bang a man. I've never had that in my entire life. But have I seen a trans woman that I've wanted to have sex with? Yes. Being blunt and honest with you, yeah, I have. I don't know what it makes me, alright? It makes me horny. I'm a horny man. Alright, well, kind of. Actually, on that note, chat, I've actually been way hornier lately. And it's because of working out Camp Canoe. Ass or titties? This is the dumbest question in the world. I'll be real with you. Girls' tits, I like more. I like tits. When I see a girl with nice tits, I will feel something. Does that make sense? But when I see a girl with a nice ass, I also feel some type of way. No. Bro. Why couldn't it be $10,000? Why did it have to be a fucking 24-hour? On Saturday, I will do a 24-hour stream. I'll do a 24-hour Saturday. Done. We could watch One Piece. Honestly, I'm down to get banned. I don't give a shit. E-Rob got 30 days. Listen, I don't have to be on an honest stream to tell you that that's the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Who is someone you actually dislike but hang out with due to content? Wow.
Wow.
What balls you think I have to answer this question? Oh! I hated Sam Pepper. He's the one person I worked with and I truly hated is Sam Pepper. How long did you suck the avocado for? Let me remake the moment for you. Ready? What? I really did this. Ready? I went, what the fuck? And then I was like, wow, I'm done. That's really what happened. It wasn't like this like, oh, wow. Like I could taste everything you've ever, I was like, and I was like, I'm out of here.
I feel weird, and I'm all, because I've been working like all these years to build my channel, and like my girlfriend's getting views, and she's gonna pass me, and it makes me mad or whatever. I was like, what?
So what he's referring to is this. One time I called XQC, and I called him as a friend, and this is a very reasonable thing to say. And Maya knew this, So don't think Maya didn't know. Me and Maya, basically, I had a problem, and I was like, damn, Maya's going to pass me in viewership. And I felt very insecure. I was very insecure with myself. I feel weird about it because
Bro, wait,
I
what
feel
the
like
hell?
I've grown a lot and
Why
done a
does
lot of shit,
Hassan
and
have
it's not only that Maya's growing
131,000
and
viewers?
is going to pass me, which was scary, but it was that Maya's going to pass me, that's my viewers. Does that make sense? So I was like, I kind of felt like I'm literally losing everything to Maya, and he's actually someone that helped me through it, and he actually made me
Yeah.
have less rational takes about it, and he made me feel a lot better about it, as XQC. And he's like, that's really not going to happen. And he said,
Well,
"You just have to keep
XQC
trying,
has
you have to keep trying."
207,000.
That's the end of the Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Wait, chat, who won in the drama? Me or XQC? Did I win?
Okay, wait, hold on. I want to go to Twitch real quick and see what's going on here.
Dismissal is much more powerful, and I keep hearing it's not my intention. You guys know as creators, intention's irrelevant. It's the effect. You argue with yourselves all the time. You understand? So you need to do better. All of us do, and it's that simple. So Adriana, thank you for coming to talk. And
Yeah, if you want to say anything, I mean, you have the fucking podium.
I wanna clarify one other additional thing. Adriana, I wanna apologize to you directly one more time. If my initial reaction in 2020 or back when this originally came to light, if that came across as being dismissive, because that was, I think, the clip that you were pointing to in your story, I apologize for that as well. Just know that in that full clip, I was still on, I just was operating off of your words. I'm sorry that I did not know that they were, those words were heavily pushed by social pressures. And I understand that now.
I also do want to say this. The fact that you're going through what you're going through and you had to come on in front of this many people, I think all of us owe you an apology for that.
Yeah, well, I think we
Do you
all could have done
understand
better,
me?
Jones.
'Cause, no, this is
No,
not the time
I don't
with what you're
think-
going through to have to go through this just
No,
another
because
stressful experience.
I understand that it is like obviously a stressful experience, but like this is something that it doesn't hurt right now to hear, like to see what people are saying about me, to hear it, because this is something that I've been going through silently
Yeah.
for the past year, and that is the most painful experiences. This is nothing. The people who are defending Slick, people who are defending, bringing up random ass shit, is nothing compared to what I've dealt with in silence the past year.
Yep.
And everyone wants to say like, oh, like whatever, like you don't even care about this, whatever. Like Adriana didn't even care about this until it got brought up. Yes, the fuck I did. Yes, the fuck I what the fuck was I supposed to say? Randomly just come on stream and say, hi guys, talking about my sexual assault, And I sat there and cried in silence. I had to cry to my friends, and that's one of the reasons, like, so many people knew the story, because I reached out to so many people for help to get the truth out. So many people. And it was dismissed by so many people because they didn't want to risk losing their career, which to a degree I understand. But it's one thing to stay civil with everybody. It's another thing to go suck someone's dick. You know what I mean? Just to get in the Ms. Kiff circle jerk. And ruin friendships that have been years long. Just because you want to get a little inch of clout. And it is just disgusting to me. And this is something that it happens on every scale, whether it's popularity in high school, college, whatever, to many men and women who've been victims of sexual assault. So it's just something that I've been sitting on and marinating in for a year in so much pain. And for anybody saying, oh, she was just saying she's in pain, I have a private Twitter that has logs of me saying that I want to unalive myself because of the situation, and that I'm never going to fall asleep again because of the situation, and that I'm so scared to fall asleep because of all these situations. And I have really close friends who are also streamers who have my private Twitter who can back me up on that as well. So it's like, for all these people saying, she didn't even care about it, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And Train didn't out anything. Me and Train have been... Train, do you mind if I read something that you said to me on September 11th of last year?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You said to me... on September 11th after we talked a little bit about the situation. You tell me what you need from me to feel empowered again. I got you. I've been a lone wolf in the scene for a reason. I know how disgusting the PG-13 role model streamers can be. So anybody who's saying, he didn't have permission, he had permission. We've been working through this. We've been talking about this situation. And he did help me tremendously. And I'm sick of everybody just trying to throw him under the bus for whatever narrative, just so you guys can find a way to defend Miz. Find a way to defend. They're using Adrian. No, the fuck they're not. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Let's just watch this.
If this doesn't wake up Twitch, the only thing that will is someone themselves over this, and then that's the only thing that's gonna wake Twitch up.
I feel like if there's a way out to like pay these people back, you should take it.
I have a couple questions for you.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now, don't oh my god me, motherfucker.
I have multi-connective tissue disorder, so that's what the chemo is used for.
Did Slicker pay you back?
No.
How much does he owe you?
7K, I think.
Oh my god.
Today's topic is going to be kind of a sad one, I'm gonna be real with you, chat. And I feel like this is just gonna be something that just keeps getting unraveled as the next few days go on. Here's what happened. Last night, I went to a party. I went to Jimmy Was Here's party for a little bit, right? We just hung out and did shit. As I'm walking around, you just hear everyone saying how Slicker asked them for money, and they either gave it to them or they lost it. It was like your conversation starter for the night. Like, it's gonna be the new icebreaker at TwitchCon. Here's the thing. I knew that he was gambling, and I knew he was asking friends for money. He's asked me for money multiple times. He's asked a lot of my friends for money multiple times. And I don't really, as crazy as this sounds, I knew that he was having a problem, and I know he said he was trying to fix it, or a lot of times he would like make up excuses or say he was doing this and that with it. As much as I don't want him to take money from me or someone like Austin or other people, it doesn't bother me as much, because the thing is, what is 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? You know, like, I don't really know, like, if he took $1,000 from me, it's not really going to affect my life, and I don't really care. Like, I do care, but I'd rather Slicker be trying to fix his bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But then I saw on Twitter, actually, Slicker was trending, and dude.
Yeah.
Folks, before you go anywhere, please notice that you do not have notifications on this channel. And although 11% of you guys do, just know that 89% of you guys do not. So before you go anywhere, can you please put on notifications? We will give you 3 seconds. Thank you. When he was here, this is what I truly thought. I thought Slicker borrowed money from me, I thought he borrowed money from Tectone, and I thought he borrowed money from Austin. He asked me for money like twice, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, your bank account doesn't get locked all this fucking time, dude. Like, what's the real reason? Right? What's the real reason on why your shit's getting... Like, he told me he was gambling. And it's casino slots, is what he told me. It's casino slots, and it's sports betting. I'm pretty sure I've
Slicker
heard,
banned
correct me if
yet?
I'm wrong, chat, that sports betting is even more addicting. Am I wrong than casino slots? I feel like I've heard that before. I know people are like, oh, he's doing a Ponzi scheme or this and that. Like, no, he's not. It's very cutthroat online gambling. Here's the thing, and it's the truth. The thing is, people are like, ban it from Twitch, and they fucking should, right? It's a small thing that we can do to try to help our community, right, is ban it from Twitch. 100% casino slots should be banned from Twitch. I'll let you guys know. I don't even care anymore. I had a meeting with literally the biggest, highest ups at Twitch. The highest ups at Twitch you could possibly get. The highest. And I preached to them about why gambling is bad. And I preached to them on why they should be gone 3 months ago. Like, why isn't anything done? I don't get it. Is it that hard
he
to
turned
just
off
tell
his
people they
offline
can't
chat
do sponsored ads on
so people
gambling?
couldn't talk
To
shit
just be
about
like,
him.
hey, you can't do gambling, you can't do a hashtag ad anymore. Is it that hard? And then it's what's weird, chat, is you guys say money, right? But the thing is, a lot of companies actually have taken their ads out of the slots category. Streamers who stream in the slots category make less money on ad revenue by a long shot than someone in the just chatting category. Because when they sign up for ads, they can say what categories they want to reach, and they don't go to slots. They don't make a lot in slots. And the thing is, and I've told this to Twitch, if you took XQ...
Bruh. He doesn't have a subscribe button. I just followed him to see if I could subscribe, and he doesn't have a subscribe button anymore. That's crazy.
QC out of gambling, he would have more viewers because he'd be doing something that his community wants, and you'd get more money because he'd be in a directory that you can actually farm ads on. So what is Twitch doing? And I think the only way that Twitch is going to stop and going to officially say, hey, we're going to take gambling seriously, is if someone kills himself. If someone literally it dies from this, what's going on Twitch. It's pathetic. Dude, some of these people, like if Slicker was like a normal human being, he'd probably be getting fucking killed. Like someone would go after him if he was borrowing so much money from so many people that didn't have money. You're probably gonna get fucking attacked. Like someone's gonna jump you or some shit. Like you can't do that. And yes, did he take advantage of kindness? I guess yes, you're right, he did. 100%. I saw the Lucari tweet and I'm like, damn bro, you can't even pay Lucari back? I get gambling addiction, but how do you take money from Lucari? I get you want to take money from me. I'm a scumbag. I'm a dick. But Lucari is like such a nice guy. He literally, Lucari is like such a sweetheart. And what's crazy is Hachubby. Hachubby, he stole money from as well. Someone that was friends with him. Hachubby was here when he was here.
But he just said he even didn't try. You know what? Money was even doesn't matter at the time.
Yeah.
I just said because he just didn't think about me. He just didn't give a fuck about me. I thought he was my friend.
What is he owe Chubby? What, 2,500? It's for the phone I owe you.
Oh, I just reply. No! The phone means that was Flicker fault. Why you just give back to me money? Why you? You don't have to pay to me. It was Flicker fault. Why you did? Why you just? Oh my god.
Well, listen, the reason why I gave it Chubby money is I know she needs it, and also Slash. I saw the thing that XCC said he would do. XCC said he'll help pay back those scammers scammed by Slicker with Trainwrecks if he agrees.
I will stick to my word. If Train wants to, if he wants to join forces with me on a 50-50 split, okay, I will refund half of everybody who has been scammed of any money, a singular dollar with proof. We'll go through all of them and we'll refund them. If she wants to go 50-50.
I think it's a great idea. You're fighting fire with fire, but it's not gonna happen. Like that's my fear. Somewhere it's gonna get lost in translation. It's not gonna happen. I want it to happen. I just don't know.
Yeah.
Train already gave a lot. Train gave a lot. Yes. The thing is with like it's just the truth. I mean, they make millions of dollars a month. They could do it again. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good gesture. It's a good thing. I just fear that this sounds like such a mess of, oh, he said, she said. I almost think that at this point, you're going to have to hire somebody to go through all of Slicker's legal or PayPal information and stuff and work with Trainwrecks and XQC to make sure everyone gets paid. I'd love for XQC and Train to be able to do so. That'd be sick. I'm worried about not even people like Hachubby, right? Because things like Hachubby can make that money back, right? She has a job. It's people like his fucking mods. It's people like his viewers. His 12-month subs. I saw that he asked Wajito for money. And those are the things I didn't
He's asked everybody for money. What the fuck?
Asked Slicker or knew about this stuff. What? Bro, I'm not lending you more until you pay back the thousands I already sent. I think that's entirely fair. Close my transplant if I didn't clear. Bro, no way. No way. No way, man. No way, Slicker. I can't defend you, man. I can't defend you. Slicker, bro, are you serious? I like I said, I get trying to scam, you know, I get it, but like, I don't care that he asked people like me or Tectone or people like that for money. I don't give a shit. It's these people that I care about. This is fucked. Slicker said he wants to call. I'm calling him. Yo.
Yo, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Just gonna be real. I want everyone to hear this out. I want you to hear it out, bro. I don't want no sympathy. Everything you see, I don't want no sympathy in this. It's true, it's disgusting, it's awkward, it's cringe. I can't even watch social media because of how much of a cringe person I am. I know, obviously I got caught out, which sadly, that's the point where I have to come out and apologize to everyone. My whole life has been a lie. It's too hard to watch everyone, like I open Twitter, it's too hard to see everyone's tweets.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so Train gave you 100 grand, right?
Right.
What happened to that 100 grand?
It was split. So when he gave it to me, he didn't give it to me like 100 grand all in total. At first it was 25k. I owed someone 25k. Now everyone's gonna be like, bro, surely you gambled it. I would never gamble 25k. The max I'd gamble is 1 or 2k on sport betting.
What sport would you bet?
Tennis. That's the whole reason why I watch tennis, because I started gambling from tennis. Yeah, you can, bro. Tennis is good. I actually
It
started
is
playing tennis
good.
because
It
of
is.
it.
It is good, Slicker. But bro, you bet on the Wimbledon? Like, don't tell me you were betting on Roger Federer, man. Like, come on, like the dude.
No, but when I went to the game, I kind of bet. But either way, I shouldn't be laughing at it. I do want to say a few things. People think I didn't gamble my money, and people think I robbed the money. As bad as it sounds, I wish I fucking robbed the money more than I did gamble the money. Okay, because at least I would have had the money in my bank. I'm fucking bad in my bank is fucking zero in everything. I'm not a good person. I'll come out and say it right now. 100%, I'm not a good person. I know I'm a good person in my heart, but my brain is dog shit. Because every time I borrowed from every single person, I felt guilty.
Bro, if I were you, if you have any sort, if your heart, you said that you're a good person, like, Slicker, part of me wants to believe that. Bro, it's hard. And you know I've been friends with you for 3 fucking goddamn years, man, but like, it's,
listen,
it's hard seeing these Twitter DMs and shit. Bro, how much time of the day did you take asking for people for money? I feel like it's a full-time job.
I would ditch the stream. I would ditch the whole day. Like, I would not stream, and I'd just go into like finding people. The routine was to ask the age, and then if they were over like 21, I would assume they got a job.
What was your plan to pay everyone? Do you have a plan?
I was recently gonna get a sponsor where they were gonna put me in a trial, and if they liked me, they would have give me a lot of money.
Wait, for what? For what? For gambling?
Right.
But
and I was planning on paying people back with that.
Isn't that?
I would have still gambled. I won't lie. I'm not gonna lie to everyone. I would have still gambled, and of course it's haram. What you see is not what Muslims do. I don't represent an Islamic. If you're gonna say it's haram and stuff, that's not what Muslims do. I had intentions of paying people back.
You had to have felt shitty. No, like.
No, 100%, bro. I didn't like my life. I don't want to say it because I don't want no sympathy, but obviously, I mean, this is what gambling does to you. I was crying every single time I would after my late night.
I know. I saw you do it here.
I really shouldn't say this. I know. Everyone's accusations are correct. Except from Abdul HD, because he said that I am not gambling, which I am.
Where are you gambling?
I've been banned on multiple sites. All UK sites have been banned for. I already showed my BTC address, and people said that I deposited 15 Bitcoin, was it, or 11? I don't know. But apparently that rounds up to 200k.
Listen, you might as well lay everything out now. What about the cancer patient one? Is that real?
Yes. But the person I know people not. The first time she gave me a first time. She did give me the first time, and when I ask from people, it's disgusting. I'm not proud of myself. I'm not.
Here, XUC wants to be out of the call.
Yo.
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 Yo, I'm not here to dogpile on your shit. The reason why I jumped in is that I made a statement of points. It's kind of decent. I thought to chime in. Listen, I've borrowed money in the past. Okay. I borrowed money related to gambling and shit like that. Okay. And I kind of know how it feels, right? But it doesn't matter how bad you feel, right? I feel like if there's a way out to like pay these people back, you should take it.
Yep.
Right? Because the way you're gonna feel afterwards, even if you're not the one who paid them back, even if let's say I help or me and Trent help, you know, because we're kind of like in a business or whatever, right? The feeling of relief you're gonna get will snowball into other.
I know. I understand that. I understand that. But I don't. The people deserve their money back, 1,000,000%. But I don't deserve this. I feel like it's a way for me to.
I understand. I know how you feel. Like I said, I've been in this position before, and I know how hard it is to take in a helping hand, right? But sometimes things are beyond our size and beyond ourselves, and I think you're at that point. And I'm not trying to judge whatever. That's fine, and you don't even have to accept it, right? It's just gonna happen. Just don't fight it too hard, you know.
Slicker, I feel like the best thing you could do is honestly make sure that you have everybody that you owe money to, and make sure that we have it all there.
I mean,
so we can fix this. At least, like, you know, Felix and Train can help.
Yeah, man. Bro, I don't know what to say other than, of course, like, you're a savior, not to me, but to, of course, the people, everyone that I owe.
At the end of the day, okay, everybody's mad. Okay, fuck them. I'm sorry to say this, okay, but we don't want you to you know, the things to escalate in a way that's a little bit too dark. We work backwards from the worst to the best, right? We can't say, oh yeah, but he's feeling really dark, whatever. But what about these guys' money? If we have to work our way backwards, the first thing important is that, you know, you're chill and you're safe, and then we, you know, small steps, and you're chilling. You understand?
Right, I agree.
So how you feeling? Are you feeling okay or what?
I mean, bro, if you're asking me, bro, I mean, it'll be the best thing ever.
There's always a way out, and you can work yourself out of that. Okay, just hang strong. And I gotta get myself to bed, and I gotta go jerk off, bro. It's so fucking bad.
There you go.
Appreciate it, man.
It's like the thing is, you're lucky, dude. Because the thing is, for most people there isn't a fucking way out. You are one.
No, but that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I don't deserve it.
You don't. I mean,
the
bro,
people
yeah, you
do
are
deserve
just
it,
lucky.
but I don't. Like, as in, I'm evil for what I did, so I don't deserve an easy way out of this.
I'm not
Does that
gonna.
make any sense?
I'm not gonna disagree with you. I'm just saying you are lucky. Take advantage of how lucky you are, and that someone like XQC and Train will pay for it. Yo.
I have a couple questions for you.
Oh my god.
Okay. No, don't oh my god me, motherfucker. I'm one of the people who's
I know, bro.
For fucking empathy for you seeing that you're a
I
fucking
know.
degenerate gambling addict. So
Hassan is a fucking snake in the grass. Snake!
oh wait. Was that
Bro,
what was that? I couldn't tell for the fucking dog shit microphone. Was that Mr. fucking I'm gonna talk shit and every time I'm a piece of shit to every one of my fucking peers, I'm just gonna say Hassan sucks with the hope that LSF turns around and focuses on that. I want people to understand and I want people to recognize that you yourself are a victim of the situation, even though you have been a gigantic piece of shit to many people, including I guess Miskiv, you gave him money too. I mean,
Yeah,
I gave
but
him money as well.
he did pay me back.
You tried
Okay.
to pay me back.
I'm not gonna look. I love y'all, but if you're gonna bring the whole gang here, then bro, I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's not the whole fucking gang. I want to ask you questions like about your personal experience and how you started getting addicted.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm asking is because listen, motherfucker, there's a lot of people like you that get caught up in this shit. Okay, and I want to make sure that people can at the very least, learn a valuable lesson, not to find themselves in deep trouble in the same way that you found yourself.
Okay, so this is how it all started. Back in 2016, CS:GO launch came out. You could gamble skins on the website.
Slicker, it's
I
been that
gambled
long, man.
Oh, I'll tell you, wait. I gambled skins on the site. I was too addicted to it and shit, and then it came to the point where I found out you could gamble with money. Play with $50. I wasn't rich. I wasn't a streamer or anything. I used to work a normal job, and then I eventually stopped. My sister got mad at me. She shouted at me and she said, "Continue, I'll tell Baba." So I said, "I don't know how." She said, "Call up your bank and let them freeze your account. The only way we can access it is if I'm next to you and I have your card, so you can't do shit." Eventually, I came back. Like, she thought I would stop and got over it, and I wouldn't tell her. I went back into it. It went into streaming, and it became even worse. I'd put in more and more and more.
Did you ever win big?
Max I won was 20K, but that was like 2019, and I lost it all. I don't know. There's no such thing of stopping in gambling. There's no such thing. For me, there was no such thing. Winning, no. Losing, obviously not. I promised myself I wouldn't go to the point where I'd ask other streamers and stuff that I've never spoken to and stuff. But obviously, it went to that. And I promised myself I wouldn't ask viewers. It went to that point. It just became worse.
Slicker, you understand that people don't think that you look or sound remorseful at all, right?
Hell, I don't give a fuck. I know. I'm not trying to. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, as in, what do you mean? Wait, hold on. I don't want to say.
Right now, when we're having this conversation with you, or at least from my perspective, it doesn't feel like you're out of it. It doesn't feel like you are. Maybe I'm wrong.
Out of gambling. I'm never going to ask anyone anymore. The why? If I didn't get caught, I would have still asked. If I didn't get caught, I would have still asked. So the people that exposed me, these are the people I wish that came sooner in my life than later. Will I stop gambling? The only way for me to stop is I have to go to rehab.
Do you think you will?
I have to speak
Thank you for recognizing that. Yeah, you need, what a lot of people have not brought up in this situation is that you also do need, other than redemption or paying everyone else, because the victims come first in the situation, and holy fuck, you need like literally a class action lawsuit style website in order to be able to genuinely track down every single person that you've like stolen money from at this position, at this point. Obviously, there are people like myself and Misgive who is fine, you know what I mean? But then there is like the cancer patient that you were talking about.
I haven't thought of that yet. Like of course I did want to, like, I have to quit. I have to, but I'm not thinking of like fully doing the calling them yet up yet. I'm stun locked. I was legit stun locked from yesterday and the day before.
Slicker, can I ask you something? I'm a kind of guy that wants to worry about the big things first and the smaller things later. What I care about right now, those people getting paid back, and I want to make sure, dude, for me or for yourself, more for yourself than anything. Would you go to rehab? Bro, Slicker, you can't live life like this.
Bro, I mean, at this point, yes, I don't know. I
What do you
have
mean-
to
what do you
call
mean, bro?
myself.
Slicker,
I don't know, bro. I know I'm fuck, bro. For me,
Bruh,
it's an
you have to-
addiction, bro. It's the only.
Of course, that's why you have to go to rehab. You're lucky, Slicker. We could possibly make this into a way where they could pay the debt, and you can go to rehab, and we could try to make this go into something that as negative and toxic and shitty as it is, it could be a better for your life, dude. You can't live life like this.
The patient would like to join the call if that's okay.
Sure.
Who's the
hello.
person that you added onto the call?
One of the persons I also asked who needed a transplant. Sorry if I'm incorrect, and I asked to borrow.
Yeah,
The pe-
hello?
Hi. So
Hi.
you're the cancer patient.
It wasn't cancer, it's chemo.
Oh.
I was going through. It's used for many different illnesses. I have multi-connective tissue disorder, which is lupus, MS, Crohn's disease, EDS, lots of autoimmune. So that's what the chemo is used for.
Did Slicker pay you back?
No.
No.
How much does he owe you?
I have 7K, I think.
Oh my gosh.
It's not the money that I wanted to ask about. So I knew Slicker because I admin for Raj Patel back before he was Austin. This is how Slicker got into Twitch, really, because he was King of the Hill days. I met you at Runefest, you know, and different places. You come to
This
my
is
parties.
fucked.
But man, like, you were my friend, bro. And before I was going for my transplant, knowing you're not going to pay me, you're asking for my money that I put together to save my life, and you had no intention, even though I've already given you money. You never paid that back, and then you asked for another 10K before I'm meant to be going to America to pay for this stuff, man. I just want to know. I know addiction is difficult, but were you actually my friend ever? I just want to know that, man. That's all. I'm sorry.
Can I ask you a question, Luke?
Go.
Do you have a job? Do you...
Not anymore. I had to retire because I got so ill. I put most of my money into crypto back in 2017. I used to work in the games industry. I
Holy
used to make
shit.
sound effects for video games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Cuphead. I worked on all of these games, but when my illness got worse, my hearing got worse, I can't make audio.
How much did Slicker take from you?
It was 7K in total in bits, so you know it's not that much. There's people who had more, you know. It's just I wanted to know, being a friend, was it only for money or were they actually friends? But yeah, thank you anyway. I'm so sorry to hijack. I didn't mean.
No, it's fine. Look, I'm glad you came on here so we could talk and we can get you situated, because you were one of the people I saw that I was like, damn, I want you to make sure you get your money first. I totally agree with you. Because you're saying like there's a lot of people that like this. You're right. Slicker's lucky as fuck that he is friends or acquaintances with people like us or people in general that he can get bailed out. He is the luckiest motherfucker in the world. So let's just try to make things right first. So yeah. just link me your PayPal or whatever. I'm glad you came on, because what you do is you show people what's going on here. This addiction to shit. This people get addicted to gambling and they don't stop, and they're not going to stop, and they ruin not only their lives but their friends' lives. I know you said the Slicker's family and stuff. Like it's a lot to it. So yeah, just give me your PayPal or anything. Can I ask you a legitimate question?
Go on.
So you asked literally everybody I know for money. Why didn't you ask NMP for money?
Melina.
Okay.
There was not everyone I asked, bro. There was plenty of people I could have asked, but you know.
You came pretty close to everyone, bro. Come on.
True.
Okay, so let's make this clear, Slicker. Vegeta will help you try to organize all this stuff, and we could send it to XUC and Train, and they will help pay it off. And I agree with XUC. I think that you may not see it, and because I know you're a very prideful guy, dude. You're one of the most prideful guys I know. You're getting a massive loan here, dude. Please just take it. Please take the help from XUC. You're going to, right?
Bro, I want my life to be back to normal life where I could work in a normal job.
I think we got a lot of it out though. They're gonna help out. Let's end the call. You said everything you possibly can say. Slicker, Rich said you paid him, by the way.
Who?
Rich.
Okay, peace.
Bye, Slicker. Well, I just hope this opens up doors for Twitch to ban gambling. I don't know.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
This. I told you this. So I don't feel bad airing it out now, but I was like, oh,
What? I actually
Miss Kim again. Damn it.
No, bro. Why does everyone have that opinion about me?
No, it's only because like you could come off not that you are, but you slightly obnoxious.
No,
You're
I get
actually
it.
not. You're actually really friendly. We played Smite until like I don't know in the wee hours of the night on the Discord, and I finally told you, and it cleared the air that I didn't initially like.
Yeah, so you must have been muted because I never heard this.
Wait, is this the first time you're hearing that?
Yeah, also, I'm just letting you know, like, here's the thing why people hate me. It's because Saikuno said it once and it's true. I'm a tsunami.
Huh?
He called me a tsunami.
Tsunamis can be a lot of things. They can be like big and destructive.
Maybe that's, I think that's what he was referring to, is I'm big and destructive and I'm wet.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, it's like Sasuke in Naruto.
like
That's a very Saikuno
Who's a
thing to say.
tsunami.
You're overwhelming to some people.
Okay, what about, be real, off stream me, when we were hanging out and you had your coffee and
Even
shit.
better. Even better. Yeah, off stream you is better than you do this thing though where you talk and then as you ask something you're like, Foosley, why this? As I'm explaining you go, look at that over there, and I'm like, you asked me about this. You just change topics. You have to adjust to it. It's like okay, this is how he is.
Yeah, you know why
That's
I
how
do
you
that? It's because I read this book. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. And what
I
I'm
read it
doing
too, Dale Carnegie. Yeah.
by Dale Carnegie. You did not read Dale Carnegie. Shut
Yes,
up.
I did. I read it.
Oh
I
my.
read it.
Oh yeah.
That's why I say people's names a lot.
What all-
Because it's like.
Yes. Wait a minute. You're manipulating me.
It makes people like you more if you say their names. I always try and say people's names back to them because they're like they love to hear their name.
That's right, FouseyTube. That's why I always say your name. Smile. You're supposed to smile a lot, but you do that anyway. Dude, it's crazy that we both read a book.
It's one of the best-selling books of all time. It's not actually that crazy. But it is crazy that we both did read a book.
Yeah, right? Isn't that crazy?
That
then
is actually crazy. We
and
both
then,
read a book. When you want someone to continue doing something, you have to tell them that they're good at it. So it's like, oh my god, like dish is so clean. Like, who did this? Did you wash the cup? Like, I'm like, you're so good at washing.
Why are you referencing exactly this? You definitely just did this to someone you live with because they're dirty. Like you just had that way too off the cuff. Who's dirty in your house that you had to make sure that they were washing the dishes? So
Listen,
it was
I'm honest
Saikuno.
with- No, it wasn't Saikuno. It's just if this is an example, it's like wow, like these dishes are particularly clean. Like you're so good at this. Or say I'm wearing a really heavy bag, and then like someone comes and takes the bag, or like can someone like you go, can someone hold this for a second? They while you like do something, right? So they temporarily take your bag, and then you go, wait, that bag looks really good on you. Like you look like why do you look better in that bag than I do? And then they're like, oh really? Well, I'll just wear it then.
These
And then
are
you're like,
such typical manipulation tactics, Foosley. You gotta go
well, it's my
past the
favorite. It's very
101
effective.
course.
Sorry, my assistant just told me in my chat, Leslie, when she tells me I'm a good PA, and that's not true, Emily. You're a really good PA. Actually, you're
Notice how she said your name too. Listen, I'm gonna make a book. It's gonna be called Miskiff's Get Well: My Ultimate Guide to Manipulation. And you know what the book's gonna be? 1 page, and it's gonna be how I manipulated them to buy the book, and I'm gonna put a smirk, and I'll say, "Never tell your truth. Never say the." Never tell your secrets.
You're so stupid. Here's the thing: is you just exposed it. So like, it wouldn't work.
Shit! If I play copyright music, then you have to delete your VOD, right?
Is one song.
Boys! No, it's the MCA, right? Just ruin your ears.
Chad, I'm sorry.
What if like every Monday we did like singing class?
Yeah, I'm in. Okay, match pitch. La.
That was it. Good job.
No, you need to do it. La.
La.
Wait, yeah, you did it.
What the fuck? This is literally a Mario Party game. Do it again.
La. La 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 la. Wait, hold on. La la la. Do this.
La. La la.
Yeah.
I literally didn't hit one of the notes, and you said yeah.
You skipped the second one, but like you got the other one. I do it in acapella auditions. In acapella auditions, they make you do that, and some people just can't. You can't copy 4 notes.
You're not this kind, sweet soul that people think you are. Actually, you know what? You're not, because you debated your entire community and said that you're not gonna go, and then you switched over.
I was a psychopath for like 3 full days when they thought I was staying on Twitch. Well, some people definitely did, not everyone, but like there was a few people who literally thought like I cried and like acted that, and I felt crazy. I'm sad. Like, you're gonna cry if you imagine this is your last stream on Twitch right now. The last 2 minutes right now. Go. This is the last time you're ever gonna stream. Hit it. Why are you typing? You're not paying attention.
Because I'm just so excited. I knew that I was gonna get the deal. I got the deal. Chat, I'm out of here. I won. Thank you, Mr. Beast. Oh, that was a good 2 minutes. Are you older than me or younger than me?
I'm in my 20s. How about you?
Oh, okay. So if you're saying you're in your 20s, you're either 29 or 20 and you're trying to get into a bar. I'm gonna guess, look like you're 26, 27.
I'm 29. How about you? You look 25.
I get that all the time.
Wait, come closer. Yeah, you look 26, 26. Something.
I get that all the time. I get that. Yeah, I got closer. That's what happened. Hey, so this book says I should socialize it with my audience. Okay, so let's see if I can talk to my Twitch chat. Ask them questions and listen to what they say. Chat, what's your social... If someone's having a bad day, offer words of encouragement. Chat, how are you guys doing today?
Hope you guys are all doing all right, even if your day was really stressful, or maybe you didn't get your job interview.
Wait, she's so much better at this than me.
Well, think about when you were a kid, like, what was stressing you out in college?
Did you just say kid in college?
Sorry, what was stressing you out in college?
That I was a kid.
Huh?
That I thought I was a kid.
You're in college, you're not a kid.
Well, you just said I'm a kid in college. I'm stressed out now because
when
I'm a
you were
college
a kid, and then I said, okay, what was stressing you out when you were a kid, or when you?
Oh, college.
Did you? Wait. Oh, you didn't go. Did you not go to college? It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. I mean, okay. What was stressing you out in high school? That's fine. That's fine.
What did you stress out with in high school?
Well, I was dating a guy.
Oh, sorry. I was not laughing at that. It reminded me of when I was dating a guy in high school. He's dead. Continue.
I was dating a guy in high school, but he was dating 3 other girls, or like seeing 3 other girls. So then I was like, well, I'm not gonna date you. And he's like, well, no, I'm just seeing 3 other girls, but you're the only one I actually am gonna like. You're the only girlfriend material. And I was like, really? Okay. So then he asked me out, and we dated, but then it caused all this drama with the other 3 girls.
Yes, I agree. Stranger Things is really good. It's a really good show.
I love Stranger Things too.
Yeah. No, the first one's really good.
Like first season, is that your favorite?
Yeah.
What? You used to flip your eyelids inside out too? I did that as a kid.
No, I learned that from my sister. So, what did you watch when you were a child?
Drake and Josh, Lizzie McGuire, Sister, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Filthy Frank,
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Do you want to know who I grew up with? My top 5 are Speed, Steve Will Do It, Aiden Ross, Drake and Josh,
Nah.
and Los Polos when he does 90 Day Fiance.
These are recent people now. I know of them. Can you explain some people or share with us some people that have been in your DMs? What?
Sure. Corinna Comp was in my DMs last night. I'll read you the DMs, because, like, honestly, they should go viral at this point when she was asking me. Straight up, she was asking for my number. Hey, I'm looking for a backpack for IRL, and people told me that you know how they work. I said, oh yeah, are you traveling? She said Bahamas and Germany. So you know she's trying to add me to go. You know she wants me to go. It's so obvious. This is so...
And
then I'm like, oh shit, okay. I said, I can add you on Discord. And she said, yeah, I guess I can add you. And then she's like, who should I contact for this? So like, she clearly wants my Discord so she can let me know where to go in Bahamas.
No, she's asking because she wants to know if she could get some advice.
So when she asks me when she wants to go to the Bahamas,
where she's going.
Woozley, you're asking me to leak my DMs, but haven't you leaked enough things in your career?
Nice segue. You know who Gary V is?
Yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk. He just DM'd me out of nowhere saying, hey Leslie, like, let me know if you need anything. Hope all is well.
Actually, the guy that hacked my old Twitter account and gave me my password back messaged me on my hacked account and started talking to me about a bunch of stuff, and I was just in the middle of the night, so I started messaging him back.
You just started messaging for fun?
Yep, we were just talking.
This is Stockholm Syndrome.
No, that was close to the name, but it was not that. So that...
No,
all right, you leak your DMs.
Boom TV. Okay, invited me to something. Then it's Crazy Slick. I didn't reply yet. In any alternate timeline, do you think I would have been a good fit for OTK?
Why does it have to be an alternate timeline? What are you on about, Foosley? What kind of question is that? Are you asking that question? Of course you would have been like, you would have been the best pick.
I don't think there's something that makes anyone a good or a bad person. We're all people, and sometimes we do good.
That sounds like something a bad person would say. It doesn't not like, hey, you can't judge me if I'm bad or good.
No, I'm just saying like no one's like inherently like you are a bad person. You are a good person.
Okay, so a murderer who killed 22 people, I'm gonna be like, do not pass judgment on those. Yeah, like I'm gonna
He is
tell
a
you.
bad person.
Right.
Okay, but I think once you've done past a certain point, maybe you're a bad person.
In that same vein of killing somebody, I once watched Maya's podcast 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, you restreamed it.
Yeah.
Weird. Couldn't handle her having more viewers.
Just
What is
couldn't
it
do it.
with you and women? Like that's just I don't understand.
What does
Like-
that even? What is it? Just you and women? What, you open up a whole new book?
Well, was that an issue? Like, why did you restream it? Was it like just
Because literally, I was like, I have no content, and she was going live. So what do I normally do when I have no content? I just watch
react
other
to
people.
people? That's why I was like, I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but I didn't.
No,
know.
it was a big deal, and I'm a monster.
Big deal.
Spanish
Rubius
streamer.
Hagrid's keeper of the keys at Hogwarts. Sorry, what? God.
You're one of those people that likes Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter.
Ugh. You walked in New York City the other day. Think about like you're walking by a dumpster. You know that gross smell?
Everywhere.
That's the smell of when I walked into going to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the movie. When I walked into that movie theater, it smelled that bad.
No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, it did. And it was a bunch of people with Twilight shirts on going absolutely nuts.
Can you name every single Harry Potter movie?
Yes, Harry Potter, and the Apostles' Creed, Harry Potter and Harry Potter. Yeah, I made up this whole story by the way when I walked in the movie.
I told you. I knew it. Lie. There's no way. So many people like Harry Potter. Yes, some of them smell, but you can't say like because someone likes Harry Potter or like Harry Potter fans smell. That is not. You're much more likely at TwitchCon people are gonna smell than Harry Potter, and you are literally the king of quit. So how are you gonna flame other people for smelling bad? Not that you smell bad.
Right. I feel like GTRP is something that I would get into when I'm about to retire. I feel like that's like the cemetery for streamers that don't want to try anymore.
Not even true. RP is not a vacation. It's if anything after RPing, it's the highest stress game I play. Like that's what other games feel like to me, like Valorant. Like
So okay, so you're saying Kaide's pathetic.
No, I'm saying that it's lower effort than role playing.
Oh yeah, easy.
For me, if you're trying to retire, you're gonna sit there and play like maybe like play something you can just like turn your brain off for. That's what I imagine like WoW to be like. If like I've never played WoW, I think WoW is great for some people, but for me, if I'm sitting there playing WoW all day, like I'm probably looking to retire. That's me.
Nah, you're right. You're right. I mean, like, look, they're hitting the age where they should retire. Like, they should retire to like pretty much in Cataclysm. But yeah, no, you're right.
What is Cataclysm? Why are you constantly making references? I don't understand.
Bro, I'm so bad at talking to women. It's crazy. Like
You are bad.
Imagine me on like a first date and I'm like cracking up laughing about stuff and I'm like talking about like World of Warcraft because that's happened multiple times and the girls walked away.
I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Just because I said I was gonna marry you in that video does not mean we're now on a first date, Miss.
Wait, what?
Is that what you think this is?
Yeah, no shit.
I know. It's because when I said I was playing games with you, everyone's like, marriage? You guys are getting married? And I'm like, what? Oh, it's because of that one question. And I stick by it. I do think it would be funny and most entertaining.
I would only get married to somebody on stream. The only person I'd marry is Alinity.
I could see that.
Imagine, like, I think it'd be a good ass stream.
I feel like both of you would do that.
I know she would do it. Would I do it? Maybe at 1 million subs on YouTube, I'll think about it. That sounds like a good video.
And would you get married legally? Like, I'll have a wedding for content. And
So
then you
think about the amount of videos I get out of it. I get a proposal video, which blows the fuck up. Talking about the wedding video, content. Wedding video. After wedding video, huge clickbait. A couple of months later, we do the divorce. And that's where the real content gets in. And then Asmund starts reacting to the divorce. Now that's the real content gold. I would sacrifice half my money for 7 good videos.
I'ma need this kid to follow me back. That's my only goal. Can I get a
follow for the follow?
And she's like, what if I told you that I'm a man?
Uh-oh. They're saying SQC tweet.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Thanks, residents.
Yo, it's like you're so up now. Like, why are you moving like why are you switching up like that, bro?
Do I have an ego?
Yes, you have an ego, bro, and I don't like it. You stop that right now, bro. What the?
My bad.
His sister is fire. Who's your sister? They seen her on stream before.
Yeah, she's everywhere. She's been everywhere, actually. You're playing a really scary game. Ms. Kid's sister.
Oh, scrolling is insane? Is scrolling bad?
Yeah, you're so dumb for that. That's crazy.
She sings his shit or what?
She is really good for the throat, but no, she doesn't sing. How would he know? Because everybody on the football team told me. What do you want me to say? Listen, when you have a hot sister who's your sister.
Whoa, you think your sister's hot? Yo! You think your sister's hot?
No, I didn't say that.
Yo!
I didn't say that.
Oh, you might be from Sweet Home, Alabama.
Here's what would happen when I was younger, okay? I would have a basement, and my friends would come into my basement and hang out with me. And then they'd be like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. And they did go to the bathroom. They went to her fucking room, and they would never come out.
Those are not your friends, bro.
I really only have 2-inch dick.
Yo, what the? Yo. Okay, see, now, you feel me? I was joking about you stealing Aiden's flow. Now you're really stealing it. You're gonna be DMCA'd, bro.
Listen, as long as I'm not stealing Alan Moss's flow, okay, I'm fine.
Do y'all actually have like, yo, if Aiden wants to join the Discord right now, would you join?
Yeah, let's just do it. I can't stand this guy, but
Oh my
let's just do it.
fucking
Like,
God.
fuck it. I mean, you have more viewers now, so you could probably.
Yo, is he busy? Is Aiden busy?
Bro, I'm fucking nervous. I'm not kidding you when I say it. Aiden's actually the GOAT, and I'm terrified. He's literally my favorite streamer.
Man, I mean, Aiden.
Oh, I mean, Misgift.
Yeah, my fault. I'm adding him.
Hey,
No. Look at this nigga. Look at Misgift.
Hey, man.
Dude, Aiden, huge fan.
Shut up. What's up, bro? You good?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Bro, me and him do not have beef, bro.
No, I don't want to talk. Did you text Kai about the beef we're having right now?
No, I texted Kai about some serious shit I'm going through.
It's some serious shit. It's actually some
Yeah.
Aiden is my friend. I love Aiden to death. One of the best people as a content creator I have ever met, ever. Misgift is also my friend. You feel what I'm saying? Love Misgift. Me and Misgift just got how to win friends and influence people.
No, keep going.
Misgift is also my friend.
Bruh.
You feel what I'm saying? We just started getting closer. And I hear
That's
that
crazy.
You guys got some bad blood. What's going on?
We don't.
We literally hang out all the time off stream. Actually.
Yeah, like literally.
I don't know why you're just trying to start drama with me.
Yeah.
When
I was literally.
we hang out.
You just said Aiden's chat is dog shit. You don't like his chat.
I did not
I don't like my own chat either.
not say that. I agree with you. Yeah.
Every single, not every single, most communities on Twitch are very toxic. Mine is extremely toxic to a point where I don't even feel like streaming. It's true.
If your community's that toxic, why don't you just mod me? I can help.
Really?
Yeah, mod me right now, and I'll take out some of these.
I'm not gonna lie, you look like you'd be like a Discord mod.
Okay.
That was the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Thank you.
Okay, let me ask you this.
What gave it away that I could be a Discord mod? Is it the
ears?
If you're new here or you're old and you're very lazy, please be sure to click the subscribe button. We are at 900,000 subs. We are so close to 1 million, and if we hit 1 million before November 30th, I will do a 1 million second live stream. So hit the YouTube sub button, please. Hit on the notifications and enjoy the video. Mwah.
To be honest, bro, I texted you why I've been depressed.
I'm an
the past month.
EBS kid.
Life is kicking my ass right now. Don't force anyone to have beef. I don't want beef with anyone right now. I'm not in the mood.
No, I know you're not.
903,000.
I told him this. I told him this.
Yo, what the fuck?
Let's go back to the show about Twitch communities, okay? You got a good point. You said I like certain communities. My community is toxic as fuck, and I don't even like them. So I don't blame you.
Okay, can I say something? Bro, why don't you just get more mods? You know,
Watch this. Put in the chat with like a mod. I look over my chat, they all say me, right? I click and I look at their chat list, and they call me a dumb fat. All of them. How does somebody who has a very toxic and hatred community get better?
So let me tell you this in all seriousness. I don't like to talk about where I started off on, but I came from a very, very toxic community known as EROBs. EROB221.
What is CX? Does anybody know what CX is?
And here we go. It means cameraman is what it means. It means CX is actually the type of camera I was using. It's a CX7 Sony. It's a really nice camera. Aiden, you just gotta find good mods to set the tone of the community, right? How you get away from a toxic community, the chat copies a lot and reciprocates a lot from the streamer. So like you'll notice that kind, offline TV, like, woohoo, oh, like I love daisies and roses. They're usually really nice communities.
Bro, even when like I talk about people like passing away, they make jokes. I see a lot of jokes. It's fucked up, bro. Twitch chats itself, Twitch streaming got harder for me once TikTok became the norm.
Yeah.
Because TikTok fucked everyone's attention spans up, and it created a lot of weirdness within people. People are glued to their phones and do this all day.
The problem is with you guys, right? You guys got this TikTok community that came to Twitch, or a lot of people that came to Twitch. They don't know how to act. You know what I mean? They don't know how to act.
They're used to TikTok.
Yeah. They're used to TikTok.
When you go to TikTok and you look at the comments, I swear to God, the most liked comments are always talking shit on.
But here, can I give you advice? And I swear, if you take this advice, it'll help you. Because there is Poggers community / like whatever you want to call my community, or they watch you guys. They watch, and Kai did this recently. If you enable 7TV, you give my kind of community an outlet to talk. Because the problem is, without emotes, they don't communicate. So if you give them a way to communicate, they will type more. So if you get 7TV, I guarantee you it'll make your chat way less toxic.
How long have you been streaming on Twitch for?
4 long years.
4 years.
Why you said it like you? Why you said it like you're depressed, bro?
4 long years.
The second reason is I developed a gambling addiction, so I am a crazy fucking gambler now. Off stream, I do it all day. Okay. Third reason, lack of motivation, bro. I know I'm limiting myself. And I know if I was more motivated and I had people in my corner help me out, be straight. But
can I be fucked and say something? I legit think like gambling.
I already know you're gonna say that.
No. I think it could have fucked with you so hard because you just got the money is just so ridiculous. Like what motivates me? What motivates me? People are gonna say like, oh, like it should be making people laugh. Yes, but also money. And you've kind of like imagine like you beat the game.
Crazy bag, I'm not gonna lie. So
you beat the game, so it's like okay, what's to do?
Hold on, so I asked that question earlier. Do you think we all beat the game?
I mean,
what's the game?
I mean, like the
game of life.
The thing is, all three of us can have any needs that we need, and we can also have any wants that we want. So we pretty much have everything. Yeah, I mean to a sense. But the thing is, we're so young.
I don't think
people usually.
Yeah, I don't think I did either. I don't think you did either, Miss Skip. I don't think all of us did. I think not yet.
Money-wise, I mean, like, what more do you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you got your happiness. You got like mental shit.
Like right now, bro. Right now, I have like what 700 million in my bank account right now, but I'm not happy. I'm obviously kidding. Relax.
No, you're not. You're Mr. Beast. You're the Mr. Beast of Twitch.
Nah.
It's your. Hey, you know what you need? You know what you need? You need a trip.
I just had a trip. Aiden, you know something that actually helps a lot? Just like, you did it one stream, and I was actually so happy that you do it. You should get a trainer, like a working out trainer.
Ooh, that'd be good.
It de-stresses you.
And again, I know you're saying like working out. When you're working out that big guy.
Yeah, dude, it changed my life. I felt incomplete. I literally felt like shit. Bro, working out, get a personal trainer. It will make you enjoy life more.
Hey, what happened with the XQ shit? I need to know the full story.
Okay, let me.
He started it. He started the whole shit.
This is actually the book about the XQC at a depth thing. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. What do you want to know? I'll tell you the whole
thing. I want to know the full how did the breakup happen.
I'll be real with you. I'm not watching a 3-hour VOD about what happened.
Exactly. I just want but you know, because you know the outside info. What happened?
What do you think I am? The dude from Recess that's writing down all the fucking shit? I'm a snitch? Like, I don't know. I don't know everything. All I know is if I could redo my breakup, I would do the same thing he did, because he had a lot of viewers.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Afterwards, I would have done a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor. I wouldn't care. It got real ugly. I actually just felt bad for both of them because I'm like, God damn, this shit is just ugly for everybody. Like, it was. I don't even want to know who's right and who's wrong. It's just weird. I felt it was just. It sucked. Relationships that are known online suck. They're terrible.
So, Aiden,
we're gonna gamble now?
Aiden, what the fuck?
What? In like 30 minutes, I thought this is when we start gambling.
So X said invite.
I don't think he did.
No problems with XQC. Shut up, dude.
Miss Kip, you have a sister who does OnlyFans too?
Yeah.
Well, we have a lot of similarities.
We do. We're both in a call with Kai, and we both have sisters who do porn.
Sisters who have OnlyFans. You guys are both white. Guys.
Wait, I got an idea, Aiden. You do an E-date with my sister.
And you do one with mine?
Ooh. No, I have a better idea. How about...
Kai does both on his stream. Oh, sorry. Kai does them both on his stream.
What are you pointing at? Me?
Well, I'm pointing at Kai.
For sure, but what the fuck are you even talking about? Pointing at? Why are you pointing at me? That's a good idea. Kai hosts an E-date where we both go on a double date with each other's sisters.
Oh bad.
I'm
in. I'm in. Wait,
Okay.
can I ask you a question? Did your sister do like OnlyFans and shit before you were popular or after?
After.
Oh shit. See, mine was an OG. Yeah, mine started her 18th birthday.
Damn.
Damn.
God damn.
Yeah,
God
she made it.
damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she had a lot of daddies giving her money that day.
What did she do with Adam?
Who's Adam? Who the fuck is Adam?
Adam.
22?
Adam.
Oh.
Adam was I thought he was her Uber driver.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Yeah, cause she said she was leaving, she was going somewhere, and I thought it was an Uber driver.
Oh fuck.
What the fuck?
And it was weird because she was in a taxi and she was in the back seat, and I'm like, what's going on? Why are there 3 girls back there?
Was it like a
Some
minivan?
bald dude. Yeah, it was like one of those taxi minivans.
Fuck.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they banged.
Did you watch?
No, I didn't watch. But she did ask me afterwards. She's like, hey, I'm gonna upload this. Can you watch this and tell me if you any critiques? So I was like, hey, like at 2 minutes and 13 seconds, you should probably,
Done that before. Would they do like the recording and they want you to review it after? I know exactly.
Right, yeah. So, we got the family together, we reviewed the VOD, we just, checked to make sure everything was going right. Do you do that too?
Of course. I mean, that's just part of being a good brother.
That's why you got 2015 vision, so you can see that shit.
Y'all see your sister get fucked?
Kai doesn't understand what it's like to have a sister.
I know. He doesn't understand.
Nigga, I literally have a twin sister.
Yeah, wait, what's the weirdest thing you guys ever did?
I shit myself twice. I'm no
That's not weird. That's nothing.
We all shit ourselves. We all pissed each other's pants. We've done
That's
that.
all. That's the when you think back to like middle school. That's like the weirdest thing.
Okay. In school, I
Twice.
jerked off before in the bathroom.
Wait, we did what?
Nothing.
Bro,
I
that's
peed.
Nothing.
I peed my meat in middle school.
you fucking loser. So what?
Yeah, you're right. On my phone, I was just imagining shit. My imagination.
Oh my god, you fucking loser. Oh my fucking god.
What were you using? Your health book? Like, what the hell were you jerking off with? Like, Jesus Christ.
Do you know how horny you gotta be?
Go ahead, Miss Giff.
Dude, I don't. Your communities are gonna think different of me if I tell the story.
Alright,
I'll be honest.
just tell it.
When I was a kid, my mom used to love making carrot cake, right? She loved making carrot cake. I was in the mood, right? I was horny that day. I went into my pantry and I stole a carrot and I warmed it up in the microwave and I stuck it in my ass.
It ain't that bad. We've all experimented before.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you guys tasted your own? Aiden has.
Of course.
I know.
But
I know.
It was
Aiden.
an accident. I rubbed it in my forehead. No, when you guys jerk off and you edge, and then one time it flew all the way up in my hair, my mouth,
right,
everywhere. Salty, but I eat fruit like a smoothie that day. It tasted fine.
So one time I was literally doing yoga and I was stretching, right? But I got really horny while I was stretching, and I was doing this position.
Yo! Just don't show your crack. It almost slipped.
That wasn't my crack. It's my back. I have scoliosis. Pretended.
Wait, is that story true? You're making out of that person you fell a poke?
Yeah.
What story?
I'm with 4 of my close friends. We go to a party, and we all are like eyeing this one girl, and we're like, damn, like she's the hottest one at the party. This girl's hot as shit. I was feeling good. I had 30K viewers that day, so I went up to her. I started talking to her. I got her number, and you know that that feeling that like you get like that like slight horny feeling. You know what I'm talking about? Like the tingles.
The tingles.
Anyway, so I felt that for a second. I'm like, oh shit, this girl wants to like go do shit. So I'm down. Okay, I'll set the scene. I was sitting right here, and the girl, she starts grabbing my leg. And I'm like, I didn't even put on Stranger Things yet, and you're already touching me. So this girl starts touching my leg, and I'm like, are you really turned on right now? Like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on. I have Total Drama Island was playing. I'm like, is this really turning you on that this guy's about to win the fucking show? Like, all right. So this girl starts touching my leg. Ka-ching, that thing is up in the air. I'm ready to go. And I'm like feeling her up, and she's feeling me, and we're like, oh, this is nice. She starts grabbing my dick, and I start to go down to her, right? But I feel like there's a big lump. I'm like, holy shit. I found a great pumpkin down there. This is crazy. And then she's like, I'm a horrible person. And I'm like, wait, what's wrong? And she's like, have you ever done something so fucked and you didn't tell somebody? And I'm like, yeah, one time I went to the toilet and I didn't flush. And she's like, what if I told you that I'm a man?
I love that story. Damn, Kai, you got a nice ass.
It's not over.
Oh my god, you got fucked?
It's not over.
Oh my
So I'm sitting here and
That's fucking
Can you go to that
epic.
poster of you in the blue hat?
Yo, you're weird. You're actually weird. You're actually weird.
I was gonna ask the same question. Right? So the girl's like, I'm a man. And I'm like, I don't believe you. Like, there's no way that she's like, no, I have a penis. And I'm like, prove it. And she did.
Well, you kept
And I'm
going? Like you didn't feel startled or anything?
Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I kind of thought in the moment, I'm like, you know what? Like, you gotta try everything once. She was like, yeah, I understand if you don't want to do anything after this. I totally get it. Like, all that stuff. And I'm like, can I just see what it tastes like? Like, what a dick tastes like? And she's like, yeah.
Oh
go
no
for
no
it.
no 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 no
I'm tripping,
no
bro.
no
I got it, tripping.
no, miss. See, you're lying. You're actually lying.
No, it tastes like avocado.
You're lying. You're just lying now.
No, I swear I'm not lying. I swear I'm not lying. So I literally licked her just to see what it was like, and I was like, that shit tastes like fucking avocado with no salt. Next, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I wasn't gay. I just wanted to see what it was like. And then after that, she kind of was just like, all right, now what? And we watched another episode of Total Drama Island, and I drove her home.
I like that story.
Okay, can we switch the topic, bro?
Yeah, let's change the topic. Do you guys want to hear about the other time I sucked a dick?
Yeah.
What? It was for a job.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. How do y'all feel about people spamming BLM in the chat after the slightest thing?
I don't give a shit.
People are racist.
You don't care about BLM? Yo, he's canceled. He's canceled. Okay.
I'm gifting 5 subs. I'm gifting 5 subs. I'm gifting 5 subs. I'm gifting 5 subs.
Wait, you don't care about BLM?
No, he said, do you care if people spam BLM? I said, no, I don't care.
So you don't care if people protest BLM?
It's racist to put BLM in the chat when someone does some little shit. Like,
Yeah.
in GTA, like literally when we were RP, I would punch you in the face, and people would say BLM. I would be walking down the street, Kai, and RP something out and hit somebody who was, and they would say BLM.
Hold on, there's a girl calling me. What should I say? Yo, what's up?
What you doing?
Kai, come play Minecraft.
Hi, baby.
Come on, we're about to kill the Enderman.
You drunk?
Kai, don't fucking play with me. I'm drunk right now. Don't fucking play with me.
She's drunk and crying.
I'm drunk and crying. Please, Kai, stop, please.
What is that? Pogo stick? Fuck. Damn, Kai. Do it again.
Like I can't even do anything normal, bro.
How proud am I?
And you see Mrs. Transformation?
Don't care.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm kidding, Miss Giff. Miss Giff, I weigh 170 pounds. Is that bad?
You want to see what I look like?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Huh? That's the gym, bro. That's that gym, bro.
Hi.
That's a gym, bro.
Take your hoodie off. Let me see.
No. That was weird.
Guys,
No,
I don't got on weird.
No.
You're being weird, bro. Whatever. Fuck you, bro. You're weird. I'll do it for you. Here.
You look like Adam Sandler. Yo!
Alright, take your shirt off. Your turn.
But I'm Aki, bro. Look. Aki.
Should I go to Urban Dictionary? What does Aki mean? You look alright.
Damn, you're hot. Whoa, why are you saying I'm TOS, bro? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, my tits are getting fatter. No, Aiden. No. It's not funny, Kai. They're really...
Okay, I'm sorry. That just means you have to go to the gym, bro.
Is it too late?
No.
Yeah, it's too late. You're too fat. You're too fat.
You're weird.
You know what's crazy? He's not even fat. He's just gaining. He's just in the process of gaining weight, which he could.
You're not fat. You're obese. He's right.
You're an asshole, bro.
Hey, what do you
Miskiff,
eat?
is
What
this
do you eat?
TOS?
What do you eat?
Like shit, Miskiff, is this
You mean
TOS?
what doesn't he eat? Is what you're asking.
All right, bro. Stop. Is this TOS?
No, because those aren't fake. You're fine.
Miskiff, look at my nipples.
Whoops. Bro, I'm never getting a Twitch contract
It's
again.
getting weird now. Stop, bro.
Bro, okay, Aiden, that's weird, bro.
I wanna have a listening party where it's only sad music.
Dude, Aiden, you're really going through some shit. I'm telling you what can fix this. Ready? Alexa, put on the Cha-Cha Slide.
Casper Cha-Cha Slide by Casper and the Live Platinum Band from Apple Music.
This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2.
Bro, why is he so cringe when he does it, bro?
Right foot, let's go.
Stop. What the fuck?
Wait, we're not done.
What the fuck was that? No.
It said 5. I had to do it. It said 5 hops this time. I don't. My room's not that.
Yo, I'll be right back.
just to tell me to go away. Ay, I think I feel a little nauseous when she turn me up and she throw my heart away. Ay, she tried to tell me by a rhombus, if you do that for me, I will never go away. Ay, I just fell in love, to be honest. I just fell in love, to be honest. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, whenever I get in my car, though, I feel like I'm gonna blast off. Whenever you feel like a star, though, that's when you feel like a cast off. Whenever I get in my car, though, I feel like I'm gonna blast off. Whenever you feel like a star, though, that's when you feel like a cast off.
What's going on? Who do we have you in here? Let's check the chat. No one, okay. Hey, it's all in good faith. Fun, whatever the saying is. Let's see here. I have a friend that's gonna be here, soon, TM. Let's see. Hey, it's all in good fun. Alright, let's see. What do we got going here? Okay. I am not familiar with these people here, but I'm gonna let Tony take back over. Well, not very entertaining.
Callie said, yeah, true, I'm no one.
Oh, well, you know what?
Callie, what's up? We're just watching some Mizkif videos tonight, and I might do something later, I don't know.
You should definitely, you know what we need to do, Tony?
What? Huh?
I got this pain in my heart, yo. Nobody knows how I feel.
An apartment Minecraft. What do you?
My blood, yo. I always gotta keep it real.
Oh yeah.
You say that you always ride for me. Fake smiles, more tears, broken smiles for me. Look me in.
She's been wanting me to get Minecraft, but I don't want to spend money on it really right now. Exactly. she said please. She said I'll give you money for it. I'm not gonna do it tonight though. But we're gonna get back into this video. I won't do it tonight, but I will do it eventually.
What the fuck was that? Did you just fly into your fucking monitors, nigga? Is that a fucking rabbit?
Again, Kai copying me and getting an animal in his room. I've had this thing for 2.5 years.
So cute.
Oh, I was like, who is that?
god, it's awesome. I totally forgot.
It's orange.
Here, let me turn the lights on real quick.
No, that's fine.
No. Oh my god, I love it. It's awesome. What's up? How was your day?
It was fine.
Oh, it looks so good. Wow.
Papa hates it.
Why?
Can you go get him? Can you go get him?
Is that a girl or boy? Is that a girl or boy?
He's hopping.
It's a boy. His name's Dito.
Yo,
What
don't ever compare Lil C-Nat to that fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I said it.
Cena is better than you. You are nothing compared to Lil Cena.
I used to have 2 bunnies.
Yo, that thing is so cute. It's like a big puffy little shit.
Yeah, but what do you think of my rabbit?
Yeah, he's like a puff.
Yeah, so you copied me with another thing, just letting you know.
Yo, a rat just passed by in the back of your. Yo, did anybody see that or no?
Yo, Mitch, what's going on, man?
The fuck? Who's Mitch?
Yeah, so you copied me with another.
Yo!
Should I perform an exorcism?
Yes. What the fuck is that?
Wait, I missed it.
Yo, Mitch, what's going on, man?
The fuck? Who's Mitch?
Yeah, so you copied me with another.
Yo!
Should I perform an exorcism?
Yes. What the fuck is that? You don't see that?
It's the Bible.
Yo, I just saw it.
You see that shit, right? He's trying to change the conversation, Aiden. He definitely has the ghost in the shit.
If you're a ghost, say something.
Nigga.
What the fuck, dude?
Did anyone else just hear that? I couldn't make out what he said.
Uh-oh. They're saying SQC tweet. Uh-oh.
What do you say?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hold on, chat.
Yo.
Yo.
Where I'm from, we don't self-tweet like cowards. Why did you invite me to your events 2 years in a row if you thought I was a woman hater? Why platform me? How does it make any sense? Despicable behavior from this joke. Yeah. Oh.
Yo. Oh, shit. I'm reacting to this tomorrow on stream.
Wait, what's
oh
the OS? Oh, shit! We're so good. That's a finger. That's a finger. That's a finger. That's a finger. Events 2 years in a row. If you thought I was a woman hater, why platform me? How does it make any sense? Despicable behavior from the joke of a person. QT Cinderella.
Wait, can I read Cutie Cinderella's DM? So because you were just XQC. Holding your ex-girlfriend hostage for content with an audience that What? I can't like Cutie?
We have a question. Are y'all all cool or not?
What? Me and Cutie? Yeah. I guess they don't seem cool anymore. The drama lasts 24 hours, and then you're gonna see these people taking a picture with each other in 2 months. It never lasts. This is the truth.
Miss Kiff, you are an excellent human
right.
being. Kai's an excellent human being. My question to you is this. Which one of you is more excellent? What the fuck, Miss Kiff? You look like my uncle. What kind of socks are you wearing, Miss Kiff?
They're from JCPenney.
Oh, hell nah. That's not right shit.
Dude, I swear, Kai, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna slurp warping you one day.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Is that an emote?
You guys want to do a stare contest? Nobody can blink?
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
He lost.
How do you know I blinked? I didn't.
Yo, why my eyes always do this shit?
I know me too, Kai. I already feel it. Oh my god. Oh, I think I'm about to blink. I'm about to blink. I'm about to blink.
I blinked.
I didn't. I won.
Cuff 'em, baby.
My booty is large and voluptuous, scrumptily umptuous. It just be gushing with sauce when you brush with it up in the club. It be loving.
What is this?
What the hell? Bro, I don't believe you. Is this the same? This is not real. This is not you. I'm gonna check another picture. There's no way that's you. Alright, chat. So me and Emmy have a great idea of what we're gonna be doing today, okay? Ready? So like, can you calm down a little bit? I'm streaming.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's like I told you to lower the TV.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I'm not gonna hit your fathers. There's your father.
Hey. God.
He's not listening.
Oh shit.
Give me one slide. Give me one slide.
I don't have any money.
Oh wait, chat. He doesn't have any money. GG, everybody. Do you? What the hell's in my ass? Boy, that's cat. Here's what we're gonna do today, chat. Guess the Twitch viewer with a very interesting twist. Post a picture of you and your friends. I have to guess the Twitch viewer and so does she. The first 1 to 10 correct wins. Whoever loses their eyebrows.
Yep.
So she has this kit that she bought that leaves it on for a couple days, so we'll be without eyebrows for a few days. I will look really ugly. I'm gonna lose viewers over it, and then Emmy will probably not stream, or she'll do no cam Valorant. I don't know. Either way.
What? I'm just laughing.
Would you like a drink of our finest Sprite?
No, I'm sorry.
It's carbonated.
I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna give you an ultimatum.
Ultimatum.
You can either leave this town and never come back,
Poggies.
or you stay and Tips buys you a blue Corvette. The Matchbox edition. And go fuck yourself. Get out of here. But all right, chat. So as I said, whoever gets to 10, the loser loses their eyebrows for a few days. All right, we have people. You guys ready, chat? I already have my answer.
I have my answer too.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
Who do you think is it?
The middle guy. He was looking very forlorn into the distance. He's thinking about how he could be back at home watching Twitch and playing Valorant, but instead he's at the beach with his friends.
I feel like,
why did I come out here?
so I think it's the middle guy because I feel like he watches Atrioc and he got that shirt from like atriocemporium.com. Oh, but it could be the right. It could also be the left. It could also be this boat. Maybe I could scroll down a little bit. Okay, that actually told me a lot. It's the guy on the right. I just feel like his pose, he looks like he's a wannabe XQC because he's skinny, right? Like imagine like literally just copying XQC. And he's on his phone, which tells me he's addicted to social media, which means he watches Twitch.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the guy in the middle.
All right, final answer?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. No! Bro!
Yes!
Damn it, dude. Bro, how? Huh? This girl was probably just posting under Mizkif Neg. Let's be real. She does not know this will be here. Chat, I have a lot of women that watch me. It is actually a true fact. A lot of women watch me. And you know when they started watching me? It's when I started hanging out with Valkyrie, when I helped her tremendously with the whole scandal that happened. I look so cool. And it's all thanks to this new product I have. You guys may hear about it?
Oh, really?
You guys are so greedy.
You're telling me I'm greedy, right? Really?
Yes, look at what... Miss,
The
you're
lag.
such a dumb fuck. Stop.
A lot of them came to me and they're like, yes! I'm gonna guess the white girl right here.
Okay.
I feel like this girl's like not even really looking at the camera, but so is this girl, and the second one just is not looking at the camera either. It's one of these two for sure.
I kind of want to say the girl on the far right.
I want to say the girl on the far left.
Wait, I thought you were saying the girl in the red dress.
I was trying to deceive you with my actions,
Oh.
but the reality is I wanted to go with the left. I'm gonna go with the girl in the red dress. I'm gonna go with the girl in the red dress. I just think like the way she's looking and around, it just screams someone that watches 12 hours of co-carnage. All right, so you guess the girl on the right, I guess the girl in the red.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I was fucking right.
Dang it.
Yes, I was fucking right. Oh, this one's kind of hard.
There's so many people here.
Bro, this is a tough one.
It's not cowboy hat guy.
No way does this guy watch Twitch.
It's
You're right.
not glasses girl either.
I think it's the guy right in the middle. I think it's him.
My first instinct is the guy with the rose on his t-shirt.
But then again, this guy graduated, which tells me it's not him. And he also captioned it, "This is a hard one."
I think it's one of the three guys on the right. The two with the hats and then the guy with the rose t-shirt. The guy that's standing like this is like the Twitch, like they just stand like that. I don't know. The two guys on the right, are they twins? They look really similar.
Yeah, they're twins, for sure.
Oh shit! Wait, is that why it's hard? Is it one of them? I was telling you. Wait, if I'm... Oh god. I think it's the guy with the rose shirt.
I think it's the guy in the middle. I feel like, why would this guy... why would you have this picture if you're not the guy in the middle? Like, you wouldn't be here and be like, I'm saving this. You'd be this guy and say, I'm saving this. Do you put guy rose?
Yeah, rose guy.
Yo!
So close! I was so close!
No! You were
I
close!
got your brother! Dang it.
Jeez.
I was right about the stance, though!
You were right, and you were right about this is a hard one.
I was right about the stance.
Alright, I'm actually gonna start playing. Because I was literally trolling, just seeing how good Emmy is.
There's no way it's the guy, that'd be too obvious.
It's too, yep, it's too, or is it because it's too obvious? I think it's the girl on the right. I feel like she's a big Cutie Cinderella fan. She watches Cutie Cinderella do Sims every single night and loves it. Loves
What's this
it.
person's name? Scroll up.
It's
It's the overall girl because she's dressed like a minion.
it's literally Gideon's TwitchCon badge. I'm gonna say the girl on the right, final answer.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Darn it!
No, we were both wrong!
That was my second most likely. Dang it. What?
What the hell? Bro, I don't believe you.
It's the bunny girl.
I think it's both. I mean, why can't it be both, right?
Both.
I think it's the one on the left. I feel like the one on the right does watch Twitch, but doesn't watch me. Tubbo Frog. Like a huge Tubbo Frog in the offline chat, hanging out there, constantly loving Minecraft.
No way. You're just incorrect on that.
I feel like this girl on the right is a huge Frosty Frog. I feel like she loves when Frosty goes live.
I don't know Frosty.
20k Andy's huge. I'm gonna go with the girl on the left.
I'm saying girl on the right.
3, 2, 1. The bunny girl.
Yes! I knew it!
No!
I knew instantly. I don't know how I just did.
Why was there 7 comments under that post chat? Okay, so we got the Mr. Beast crew.
I feel like we're just gonna, neither of us are gonna get this one.
Okay, let's make it double then.
Double?
Yep,
No.
I'll make it double points.
Okay.
I think it's this guy. It's either this guy or this guy.
I think it's purple guy.
You think it's purple? I think it's guy in the red. This guy right here is definitely a big double lift frog for sure. This guy only watches RuneScape streamers and nothing else and will never leave the section. I feel like this guy did watch RuneScape for a while, but now he ventured off into other things, which is why he's watching the stream. So I would say it's this guy right here.
I think it's purple guy.
All right, you want to do double points?
Purple guy.
All right, sure. That's no. Wait, red
sweater.
It's burgundy, so I was right.
I don't think you were right.
Then who is it?
Red shirt. That's not a red shirt. It's like purple.
Stop being mean to him. He's colorblind. He just found out. You're
No
rubbing it
way.
in.
I'm not counting that.
He just found out. That
I'm
he's
not counting
colorblind.
that. I'm
Yes,
not counting
wait,
that.
I won.
I'm not counting
Who
that.
else would that be?
I'm not counting
no,
that.
Give me
I'm not
points.
counting that. All right, double this one then. He's literally with Mr. Beast. Double it.
Wait, scroll up. What's this person's name?
Becca. Oh, you can't do that. That's cheating.
Well, you probably saw it, and that's why you didn't want to scroll up.
This girl right here. I'm calling it.
I think it's the girl in the yellow shirt.
Damn, I was closer, which means I get more points.
No, that's not how this works.
The Mona Lisa definitely watches me. It's one of my oldest viewers.
No.
This guy. Look how pissed and
I was
miserable
gonna
he
say
is.
the guy on the left in the black too. Also because his hair looks normal.
Yeah.
So he probably sees other parts of the world and was like, wait, I shouldn't cut my hair like that. So that's why he looks like that.
They don't give a shit about anything else. They only watch who's ever at the top of the section in Valorant, and they don't care about anything else. I think it's this guy.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Gray t-shirt with the green hoodie around the neck.
No!
Yeah! Now, is that double points?
No, we didn't say that for that one.
Damn it. All right, I'm not trying to be mean here.
Don't.
She definitely watches my stream. That is literally my pose.
I feel like it could be the girl in the blue.
Okay, well,
No, you're cheating.
I just full on cheated. Well, her name,
I was gonna get the point.
No, you weren't. I was literally gonna say it's a girl in the blue after I saw this. It's literally her face.
But you only said it after you saw it. I didn't see it and I said girl in the blue.
Oh my god, you complain all the time, don't you?
Yes, because you
This guy's definitely a Stans viewer right here. I feel like this guy still rewatches old Raj Patel shows. This guy here is literally Cloaksy. Flag's an American flag, so it's not a For Connor viewer.
The guy in the back with the hat.
This guy?
Yeah.
You know who this guy follows? Jake Lucky. For sure. That guy follows Jake Lucky 100% for all of his information and needs. I think it's this guy. Because only a Twitch viewer would wear shorts to a party like this.
The guy I picked is also wearing shorts.
Shit, you're right. All right, I'm gonna pick the other guy wearing shorts. I think it's the guy in the black. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm fucking catching up.
Well, I would be 1 point ahead. If
Yeah, you talk a lot, and you're also literally, I cheated, so
You
well.
literally talk more than me. You never shut the fuck up.
I still see the shadows in my room. Wait, this is Magoberry. I literally know you. All right, you know what? I already know this one. Go ahead. Chat, my bad. I know my viewers.
Far right.
Nope, it's the dinosaur.
Oh. Oh, I was right. I get a point for that.
Shut up.
Fuck.
You guys definitely watch me. You can't even make eye contact for a fucking photo. I feel like it's this guy. This guy's definitely a Tectone fan. And that's Tectone right there saying thanks, dude. I'm gonna say the guy on the left. You're gonna say the guy in the middle?
I might change my answer to guy on the right because he's doing the stance. I missed out on that before.
I'm gonna say it's this guy's leg right here. Okay, ready?
Literally don't stop
Wait, so what? You pick guy on the left?
It's not this guy. This guy wouldn't have his chin like
I don't
that if
talk
he was if
enough,
this was his
I feel
picture.
like.
I'm gonna go with the guy in the left. Final answer.
I'm guy in the middle. Final answer.
Yo!
You.
Yes!
You.
Woo! I trolled her and she didn't get it right.
Maybe it's the guy.
No, it's too obvious.
You would think it's too obvious, but I feel like it's the guy.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think it's probably the guy, because only a Miskip viewer would have 3 girls in a Holiday Inn. Oh, he's the guy. Wow. Slick left. Slick's just hiding right here. Nice try, Slick. You can't leave the room until you beat pick. It's been only 6 days.
I want to get water real quick.
I'll get you water. You stay there. I'll get you water. You stay there. I need.
I'll get you
The
water.
chat's loving you. Chat, can we get a round of applause for Slick? Look, they're enjoying your content.
Guys, you're enabling him. Are you okay, Slick?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Right there. That good?
Thank you.
Chat, what? I gave him water. Chill! You know, I used to do this with my friends. I'd be in class, and my teacher would start talking. And do you ever play Call of Duty?
A little bit.
We go. And we get kicked out of class.
Deserved.
It was a different time in 1983. Can I get a whoop whoop? I think it's the guy all the way to the left. You think it's the fourth guy?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Far left and far right. I win. You're a loser. You're a loser. Yes.
How does it feel to be finally tied with me after all these years? Oh, nice cowboy hat. Wait, why is he holding his friend like that?
Why does his friend look like he's getting inappropriately touched?
It does. I think it's the guy who's getting held inappropriately.
Really? I feel like it's the guy with the phone. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang it.
You know why? Because why would this guy would keep it, the picture, and probably not give it to his friends, and he had the phone.
Girl in the front.
Is she the girl that was doing the Asmongold challenge? Is this the same? This is not real. This is not you. I'm gonna check another picture. There's no way that's you.
Bro.
Alright, fine. You think it's the girl in the front? I think it's the girl in the back.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
I already know this one.
You know this one?
I can tell a Twitch viewer from a mile away. I don't even have to know.
The third guy.
You're so stupid. It's literally this guy. Ready?
Okay.
Fuck. No, I don't want to lose my eyebrows. All right. Oh, okay. We got Danny Tanner in the house. All right. Who here would watch Twitch? This guy definitely watches gambling streams.
Wait. I think it's the guy on the right.
I feel like the guy on the left, because the guy on the left looks like he doesn't take pictures often, and he's kind of excited for this one. So I think it's the guy on the left.
Okay.
Yeah!
Break.
No way it's this guy. This guy only ever watched Twitch when Andrew Tate was on Aiden Ross's stream. We've got Slick on the far left. This guy, no way. He looks like he's very sophisticated. It's either one of these two.
It could be Scarf Guy, I think.
I feel like this guy made a dev game that got like 2 downloads, or it's this
I
guy.
think it could be Scarf Guy. Do you want to know why? So this is like a party, right? He's still wearing his coat and his scarf because he's only here to show up and he's gonna leave soon, so he's not even bothering to take off his coat like a Twitch viewer. So I think it's the guy on the far right.
I think you are so wrong. So you're saying it's Backpack Andy? I think it's the guy on the far left, or it's the guy right here. This guy is biting his fucking mouth. He is excited as shit to be outside of his house. But however, he has his phone, so I think it's the guy on the left. I think these two guys were probably talking, and these guys walked up to them, and they're like, yo, let's take a picture together. I say far left.
Dang it.
Admit I'm better than you. Admit I'm better than you.
Okay, well, you're tied again.
Yeah! I'm gonna guess the guy on the far right.
Look at the guy in Red's left arm.
Dude's Elastigirl right there. It could be this guy who's wearing Rick and Morty, but I don't want to say it is because I hope he doesn't watch me. So I hope it's this guy or anyone else besides the Rick and Morty guy. I think it's far right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Black guy with the Rick. No! No!
You were close.
No! He watches Rick and Morty. I hope this is an old picture. No, dude. These are old Fed viewers. Okay, so they're my viewers now.
Third guy is what I'm gonna say.
This guy is doing the classic Swifty, which is 2 in the pinky, 1 in the stinky. This guy is afraid of his crotch area. Like, I don't know why he's holding like that. That's kind of like the weirdest, most awkward position I've ever seen in my...
That's the stance.
I actually think it's this guy too. No, I think it's far left. I think it's far left.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Crap, 2 more. This guy's definitely a huge Jake and Big fan.
I feel like it's the far left.
Like, I feel like these two are dating, and then this guy kind of just jumped in, and then this guy's doing like the thumbs up. So it's either this guy or this guy.
I think it's the left guy.
I think it's the right guy. Oh my god.
Wait.
Who here looks like the most normie? Probably the girl, I'll be honest with you. I feel like she loved H3H3 in 2016. This girl definitely still watches H3H3's podcast. This guy looks like Elon Musk.
Wait, he kind of does.
This guy's got the...
Wait, even
the guy in the middle is like, that's like a ballet position.
Wait a minute. And he has his hand on his hand. Wait a minute. I might say the girl in the front. I think the girl in the front's like, you know, a little quirky. I think the guy on the left definitely likes every post Austin Show has ever made.
I think it's Elon Musk.
You think Elon Musk
I think
watches
it's
me?
Elon
Remember,
Musk.
we're tied.
Yep.
He
3, 2, 1.
literally does look like Elon Musk.
Back right couple. Wait, so Elon Musk and the girl?
Now that doesn't count.
Yes, it does! I was right! He's one of them. That's literally correct. Little Miss doesn't check her blind spot. Little Miss, shut the fuck up.
Definitely one of my viewers if they can't drive. Little Miss can't shut the fuck up. Definitely one of your viewers because you don't shut the fuck up.
Says you! You talk so much! Everyone talks about it all the time.
I think it's the guy in the back that's making out with the girl.
Or is he curled up in a ball with his knees like...
Oh, is he in despair?
That's kind of what it looks like to me.
It does. Wait, he could be in despair.
I think it's the third girl, the one with the black shirt.
I think it's Little Miss won't shut the fuck up because she's one of my viewers.
Okay.
If you get this right, you win.
Okay.
I'll give it to you. I know this is one of my viewers. Because
Wait,
look,
what?
she drew me. You didn't check that.
That's not you, dude.
And that's Dito.
That's not you.
GG.
GG.
You ready to see? This is my viewer, for sure.
Okay.
No.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
How did you know?
I just sensed it. I don't know.
Bro, GG.
GG.
You have to glue my eyebrows?
Yes. I'm just gluing them down so that it's flat. Dude, you're such a baby. It's a glue stick.
I know.
It doesn't
I'm
hurt.
such a... It's crazy. I'm... Wait, I can't see my eyebrows anymore. Wait, I can't see anything anymore.
Dude, you have way too much eyebrow hair.
Ow, 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 ow.
What? I'm not doing anything.
I know. Am I annoying?
Yeah.
Chad, am I annoying? Stop!
It's not the best, but it kind of worked.
You know what? That actually kind of looks like I lost my fucking eyebrows.
Pull it up. I did like a speed job.
No, look. It actually kind of does look like I shaved them off. I look like Tyler One yet again, kind of. It's T1, baby. What's up? You look like E-Rob. Mods ban that guy.
What the fuck was that?
It was me fucking... I was having a panic attack, okay? I was freaking the fuck out.
Can you not do that?
Okay, well... Yeah, can you not have a panic attack? You're annoying me.
Do you want me to do them too, so you're not alone at least?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I'll do it. Wait.
What the fuck is going on with your... What happened?
Nurse!
Did you shave your eyebrows?
Wait, it looks...
Ah! Dude, you look like Bam Margera.
Wait, yeah, you actually do.
Chat, who would you bully more?
I just need to make it look like I don't have the other eyebrow.
That chat's saying me, but chat, would you bully a guy doing this?
He's larger and luxurious, scrubbed in the umptuous. It just be gushing with sauce when you brush with it up in the club. They be loving it, rubbing it when I be busting it down.
Wait, they just look like Charlie Brown.
No, your necklace.
Oh my god, I do.
What the fuck?
Did you look like a whack-a-mole right now? Can I look that up? Whack-a-mole. What the how the fuck did you get that? You know what I'm gonna do for 1 million subs on YouTube? I'm gonna fly Rosie out first class, and I'm going to fly him to Alinity's house. So we can knock on her door and say thank you and leave.
That's nice.
Right?
Yeah, everyone wins. That's what everyone wants.
Yep. Which means I'm gonna send him to my neighbor's house, and he's gonna say thank you, and he's gonna leave. Alinity's gonna break his arm.
way,
How
no,
many
no
views do you think it would take
necklace.
to beat me up?
How many me's would it take to beat
Yes.
you up? One.
Omega lol? Right, you're gonna put a Omega lol at the end of that, right?
Because you'd be too scared to hit me back.
True. You said I was gonna hit you.
Alright, put the box cutter down. It's not that serious. Are you mad?
Put him away, it's not that serious. Rock, paper, scissors, if you beat me, you end stream.
You never learned.
You never change. That's a problem, you should probably change. Double or nothing, if you win, you get everything.
Yo.
How did you
never
know?
change.
I literally I did change. Alright, ready? 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 Whoa!
I felt bad for you.
Okay, ready? Whoa! Now I got you where I want you.
I shouldn't have told you my secret that you go pay.
What if I told you I knew that was my secret?
No, no way.
It's my quirk.
I'm gonna gonna cry. I need to go. Why'd you say it like he's a My Hero adult? Do you want a Bakugo birthday cake?
Do you want a Bakugo birthday cake? Shut the fuck up. You don't even know when my birthday is.
February 14th.
Nope. I know your birthday.
No, you don't.
January 7th.
Nope. What is wrong with you?
Oh, if you're gonna throw up, don't throw up my fucking ground, amigo. Like, what the hell? There's already poop there. Chad, look at her eyebrows.
I'm down one eyebrow and one whole day of my life.
You guys want to hang out?
Here, Callie, watch this video about a streamer who stole a bunch of money from a bunch of people.
I want to ask Slicker some questions about. I want to ask Slicker some questions that will revolve around gambling. Hold on.
Hit me hard.
Hello?
That's all I knew. I couldn't think of.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Look, I do want to say something. I do want to say something to everyone out there. The people that obviously are hating on me are the good people. The people that are thriving from this drama and entertaining it, it's not good. That's all I have to say. Like, I'm not in a position to say I'm good, but then you have to realize, if you understand as well and you're the good person, you have to realize and have sympathy for the people that that got fucked by me. Does that make any sense? Does it make, like, this shouldn't be an excitement drama?
No,
Slicker.
It's not exciting at all.
No, I mean, there are people, bro. There are people that loving this shit.
Well,
Slicker.
Slicker, they don't care about any of us. They don't give a shit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Man, what's up, bro?
Okay. I have a couple questions for you. I don't.
Oh
really...
my god.
Okay. Don't oh my god me, motherfucker. I'm one of the people who's at least tried to ask for fucking empathy for you, seeing that you're a fucking degenerate gambling addict. So don't.
Found this fucking snake in the grass. Snake!
Oh wait. Was that who was that? I couldn't tell for the fucking dog shit microphone. Was that Mr. fucking I'm gonna talk shit and every time I'm a piece of shit to every one of my fucking peers, I'm just gonna say Hassan sucks with the hope that LSF turns around and focuses on that. It's irrelevant.
I've already seen this part, but I'm gonna go
I
plug my phone in real quick. I'll be right back.
I want people to understand, and I want people to recognize that you yourself are a victim of the situation, even though you have been a gigantic piece of shit to many people, including, I guess, Miskiv, you gave him money too? I mean, I gave you money as well, but...
He did pay me back.
Wait. I can't hear you.
He did pay me back. He did.
Why can't I... by the way, Miskiv,
He said I paid him back. He said I paid him back.
You have to raise me to 200%. I am quiet.
You tried to to pay me back too.
I'm not gonna look. I love y'all, but if you're gonna bring the whole gang here, then bro, I'm not gonna.
No,
lie.
it's not the whole fucking gang. I want to ask you questions that are about your personal experience and how you started getting addicted. And the reason why I'm asking is because, listen, motherfucker, there's a lot of people like you that get caught up in this shit. Okay. And I want to make sure that people can at the very least, learn a valuable lesson, not to find themselves in deep trouble in the same way that you found yourself.
Okay, so this is how it all started. Back in 2016, CS:GO Launch came out. You could gamble skins on the website. I gambled a...
That long, man?
Oh, I'll tell you, wait. I gambled skins on the site, and I enjoyed it. Then I stopped because...
That's how a lot of people started, I think. I really do think...
Are you gonna let me speak? Thank you. I'm so sorry. So I was too addicted to it and shit, and then it came to the point where I found out you could gamble with money. Play with $50. I wasn't rich. I wasn't a streamer or anything. I used to work a normal job, and Used to. Well, I'll be soon as well. But yeah, I used
Who's
to gamble
mean?
like $50 to
Who are you
100. I
talking
used to
about?
borrow from my managers. My managers, I would borrow from. I used to gamble from that. I saved. I remember I placed a bet, and I won big. I won from £200. I won 6,000, and then I gave it to my dad. Then I took it from my dad, and then gambled that and lost it all.
Yeah, see, the problem is he's scammed hundreds and hundreds of people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. So yeah, he has no right to be mean to anyone because all this shit that people are finding out about is all his fault. So yeah.
And then I eventually like stopped. My sister got mad at me. She shouted at me and she said, "Continue, I'll tell Baba." So I said, "I don't know how." She said, "Call up your bank and let them freeze your account. The only way we can access it is if I'm next to you and I have your card, so you can't do shit." And then I was like, okay, done that, stopped gambling, and eventually I came back. Like she thought I would stopped and got over it. And I wouldn't tell her. Went back into it. It went into streaming, and it became even worse. I'd put in more and more and more.
So the more money you made, the more money you had to gamble.
The more it went from 100 from when I worked, but when I became a streamer, I started getting more, and I'd deposit in 1,000 or even sometimes 5,000 a day.
Did you ever win big?
Max I won was 20K, but that was like 2019, and I lost it all. I don't know. There's no such thing of stopping in gambling. There's no such thing. For me, there was no such thing. Winning, no. Losing, obviously not. So it came to the point of late 2019, like October-ish. Obviously, I started asking my close streamers, for example, who we have right now, and then obviously Hassan and stuff.
You started asking people in 2019 originally. When you realized like you're not making enough money from streaming
No. I was making enough. I was making a lot, but I would lose it all to the point where I'm like, I want to continue. So I'll be like, "Yo, boys, could you help me? I have this issue."
So what I said, yes, that's what I meant. Okay.
I would lie to you guys. I also want to say that obviously I'm not proud of this, but I promised myself I wouldn't go to the point where I'd ask other streamers and stuff that I've never spoken to and stuff. But obviously it went to that. And I promised myself I wouldn't ask viewers. It went to that point. It just became worse. I was dating Erica in 2020, kept it away from her. She eventually found out through John Zerka, and we'd get in like constant arguments, and I'd lie to her and say that I stopped and stuff, and it fucked up my whole life. So yeah.
Like, can I ask something? So I talked to Tips last night because Tips was like, going off about how it's haram and stuff for this whole thing. But he said gambling itself is haram. So why wouldn't you just take the gambling deal?
I'm not, my bro. Wait, what?
Bro, alcohol is haram too. It doesn't matter. He's not like following the fucking any of the pillars of Islam.
Right. But wait, what do you mean? What did you say, Miz?
Because you
Bruh.
take from people and like wage that
You're
money.
so fucking dumb.
Take the gambling sponsor.
Gambling sponsor. You think I
can't
didn't?
believe-
I would be spamming steak. I'd
I
spam
used
people
to
that were
watch
sponsored by
this fucking
steak
guy.
and ask if they did, but then
Like
they
a little
eventually said
bit.
that
Like, I used to watch
it's not
him on other
available in my
people's
country.
streams and
I
shit.
wanted to.
The fact
So
that
I know
he's
this sounds
been
rude,
doing this shit
but
since
it was a way.
2019
My initial
is
thoughts wasn't to
ridiculous.
gamble with the money that I get. If I make a load of money, I would take it out and pay people with it.
Bro, you're saying that, but you literally were getting money from other people. From what I understand, you were getting money from other people to pay other people, right? But also simultaneously.
No, that's false. That's
dumping-
false. That's
so
false.
That's not,
No.
Okay, so that's not true. So
No.
you were just getting money
So-
from other people,
no.
thinking that you were.
Let me
gonna hit a bid?
speak. Let me speak, Hassan. Please, bro. It was big chunks
This is
would
so
be to
fucking
people I owe.
dumb.
Only big chunks would be to people I owe. I'd maybe keep like a 1K for me to use and play with, but then big chunks I pay people. I owed people a lot, like even outside people. Like
So what did the train wrecks money go to?
Owing
Say
people
20K.
because it was split. I'd owe someone in a month 25K. Well, not 25K. I'd be owing someone 20. for example, right? And it was. I messaged Train, bro. He was like, are you sure it's for that? And he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And he would send it. He was like, in fact, let me send 25K. I said, no. I told him 50, but he said he gave me 25K. I paid him off. Then I came back and he gave me another one, and I said I pay him back. And he was like, okay, I want it this month.
Okay.
Then shamelessly, I came back again, and he got mad at me. Obviously because I owed someone again. It would just keep getting worse. Like at the start, it would be owing people like 1K, 2K, like a month. Eventually, it became like 15K, 10K, 20K a month.
Flicker, you understand that people don't think that you look or sound remorseful at all, right?
Hell, I don't give a fuck. I know. I'm not trying to. I'm not. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, as in, wait, what do you mean?
Like,
Wait, hold on. I don't want to say.
Right now, when we're having this conversation with you, or at least from my perspective, it doesn't feel like you're out of it. It doesn't feel like you are. Maybe I'm wrong.
Out of gambling. I'm never going to ask anyone anymore. The why? If I didn't get caught, I would have still asked. If I didn't get caught, I would have still asked. So the people that exposed me, these are the people I wish that came sooner in my life than later. But will I stop gambling? The only way for me to stop is I have to go to rehab.
Yes.
I have
Thank
to
you
speak
for
to...
recognizing that. Yeah, you need what a lot of people have not brought up in this situation is that you also do need, other than redemption or paying everyone else, because the victims come first in the situation. And holy fuck, you need like literally a class action lawsuit style website in order to be able to genuinely track down every single person that you've like stolen money from at this position at this point. Obviously, there are people like myself and Misgive who is fine, you know what I mean? But then there is like the cancer patient that you were talking about. Okay,
right?
Like those, you are not tracking this adequately at all.
Yes, he stole money from a cancer patient.
That you only have 12 people on your list.
No.
And you deleted people from that list. You need to literally, or someone needs to literally get together every single person that you've taken money from, and build a website or something so that there is like an adequate tracking process.
Stupid.
But beyond that, for you personally,
He's dumb as fuck.
what
Actually,
you need to actually get for yourself is help, medical help. Serious help.
I don't.
The UK has a lot of fucking gambling issues already. There has to be some kind of fucking counselor you need to talk to, and you need to do it immediately.
Yeah, I'm not. I haven't thought of that yet. Like I did, of course, I did want to. Like I have to quit. I have to, but I'm not thinking of like fully doing the calling them yet up yet. I'm stun locked. I was legit stun locked from yesterday and the day before. Sorry, yesterday.
You're gonna be stun locked. Look, dude, your whole world is fucking going to shit. You know what I mean? Like everyone's coming out with the shit. You're gonna be stun locked. So, XUC and Train already said that they'll help you with the list.
That needs to also not border on enabling as well. For the record, I think it's a good thing that they're doing that, and I do agree. I've done this before as well, but that needs to be conditional on the tie it back to like some kind of counseling or something for Slicker as well, because if he just clears all of his fucking debts, which all those people do deserve to get that money back, absolutely, every single fucking penny, but Slicker himself is gonna keep gambling. Maybe he won't be able to steal money from people like he has thus far, but he's gonna still do whatever the fuck he can because he's an addict.
I will, and I said it. I said if I, as much as a dirty person I am, it's the only thing that makes me have fun. But then at the same time, makes me want to bang my head against the wall.
What do you, dude? This is crazy. You know what's fun? Fucking playing video games is fun. Okay, I suck at Valorant. I play anyway. It makes me very upset when I'm losing. Makes me very happy when I'm winning. That is entirely different than what you're in. Okay, you need to recognize that you are no longer in like I'm playing a game. There's something. Maybe it's because we're streamers that we're so fucking far removed from reality that we can like ask other streamers for 50 grand and like they'll give it to us. But you have to understand that you are in the real world right now. What you have done is something that literally could have criminal punishments. But I feel like
if that happens, I'll take it. I'll admit to every guilt.
I'm talking to you, and I feel like you're not even like gambling addiction is such a fucking insane demon that. I'm talking to you, and I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Like I don't even think you recognize what is legitimately happening.
My bro, I do. I realize it. I've always realized how much of a piece of shit I am for what I've done. I always knew it. Again, people will still not believe. But if you're a gambling addict and you obviously borrow from people, where is the common sense to see that you are a good person? There isn't. All my life, I've lived as a fucking thief, like a thief. But my intentions were to pay them back. But of course, it was still a thief because I would lie to them about the dates.
Slicker, can I ask you something? Okay, so here's what I'm a kind of guy that wants to worry about the big things first and the smaller things later. What I care about right now is I know that there's a lot going on and shit. Those people getting paid back, and I want to make sure, dude. For me or for yourself, more for yourself than anything. Would you go to rehab? Bro, Slicker, you can't live life like this.
He has to. There's like there's no other option.
I mean, at this point, yes. I don't know. I have to call.
I can't turn Miskiff off up. This is the maximum volume.
It's bro. For me, it's an addiction, bro. It's the only.
Of course, that's why you have to go to rehab. You're lucky, Slicker. You look. We could possibly make this into a way. You are lucky, dude. Where they could pay the debt, and you can go to rehab, and we could try to make this go into something that, as negative and toxic and shitty as it is, it could be a better for your life, dude. You can't live life like this. I mean.
I know. Yeah. I'll connect to my local GP.
Well, you
and
said
I'll,
you have $0, Slicker. I will pay for your rehab.
No,
It doesn't matter. It's NHS.
I think it's
free.
It's free anyway.
It's free. He lives in a fucking civilized country.
Yeah, so
yeah, but I might message you later on and be like, "Yo, Miz, I have to pay off my NHS." I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even say that. That was really. It's not the time to laugh at that. But I'll message my local GP and I'll arrange it soon.
Okay.
How are we gonna get assurances that you're actually doing this and not fucking lying now that you've completely destroyed any sort of credibility that you may or may not have had?
I mean, if you want, I don't know, send you pictures, or my sister will let you guys know.
See, because like, I do care. Not about you.
No, you, Miz, you did like when I was there. You did care. I know. You were pissed off at me every time.
Yeah. And I want to make sure that you're not only you're gonna be good, but the people that are paid the good. What if maybe I have somebody that works for me or something that I can like help you try to figure out this mass amount of money that you owe for each person, because I know people are trying to make lists and checking them twice as to how much money is really owed. But I just want to make sure that we get every single person that you truly owe money to.
I mainly messaged the only.
To the people that need least.
The way I done it was I will just go through all my Twitters and I'll scroll down from the start and check because I can remember.
Bro, PayPal, PayPal. You could literally extract your PayPal
PayPal's
transaction.
too much. No, because there was people I repetitively paid. Like it will scroll down too long.
I know, but you can literally fucking extract your PayPal transactions and then parse through it, especially sorting it by larger percentages or larger numbers. Scroll all the way back to 2019. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. You've been taking money from people since 2019. It's going to be a lot of fucking work.
Literally.
You know what else was too much work? You fucking taking a day off from streaming to ask people, every single person, including fans of yours, including mods of yours, whatever kind of money you could get from them. That was too much work, but you did it. If you want genuine rehabilitation, which I want that for you, you need to fix yourself, and you need to also mend all of the fucking relationships, or not relationships, but all the money that you've stolen from people. Yeah, of course it's gonna be too much work. What the fuck do you mean?
Literally.
Right.
So let's.
It was too hot on this. No offense. Every time Hassan speaks, my ADHD kicks in. I'm not to be rude. I'm so sorry. It's just, you know me, Hassan. It's too hard to hear you most of the time. But if you want Miz, you translate. I'll listen because it's too hard to hear this guy, bro. No offense, Hassan. I love you. I genuinely. Yeah, what's up?
Vegito said that he'll help you.
What? How can he help me when I owe him?
Well, you paid him already.
No,
I
didn't.
He said no. Look, well, guess what? By him helping you, he's not only gonna help other people, but he'll get paid. So he wants to help you figure out how much you owe to people, how much money you owe, and that way, I know I can rely on him. Because I rely on Vegito for everything. I'll rely on
just
him
to let you know. Again, I didn't listen to you. There's a woman. The patient would like to join the call if that's okay.
Sure.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to you
What?
again, bro. I'm in a ADHD stage, but yeah. Again, if you want to flame me, I mean flame me. If you want to say whatever you want, sorry, that's not flame. If you want to say whatever you want, please do not be afraid. Like if you want to expose me and stuff. Um, I don't know. Can I? How do I invite on this call?
Flicker, when's the
You
last
okay
time
with
you
that?
asked someone for money?
I can easily check my Discord. Most likely, the day before. Not
Like
yesterday. No, the day before. I was going to ask. I know. Look. I'm not lying. I'll speak everything, facts, because it got like, it came to the point where I can't even lie anymore. I was gonna ask right after my stream, but then obviously someone exposed me. And I'm not proud of it, but I don't know. I know I'm ill.
How much do you think the total amount of money
I
you've
don't
taken?
think of it like that. It's too hard to
Okay,
think
I
of.
don't care that you don't think of it like that. I'm trying to fucking figure out what the damage is.
300k plus.
300k plus
Holy
is
shit.
how much you've taken from people so far.
Yes.
Fucking Christ. Okay. Who's this person that you added onto the call?
One of the persons I also asked, but who needed a transplant. Sorry if I'm incorrect.
After this shit, I don't know if he's ever going to get a job. Yes, he needs both of those things, to be honest.
And I asked to borrow.
Yeah, hello?
Oh, this
Hi.
is the patient that he stole $7,000 from.
You're the cancer patient?
It wasn't cancer, it's chemo.
Oh.
I was going through. It's used for many different illnesses. I have multi-connective tissue disorder, which is lupus, MS, Crohn's disease, EDS, lots of autoimmune. So that's what the chemo is used for. So it's not cancer. It wasn't that bad.
Did Slicker pay you back?
No.
No.
How much does he owe you?
I have 7K, I think. It's not the money that I wanted to ask about. So I knew Slicker because I admin for Raj Patel back before he was Austin. This is how Slicker got into Twitch, really, because he was King of Hill days.
Yes,
I
literally
met you at
7,000.
Moonfest, and different places. You come to my parties. Hassan, you've come to my parties before, TwitchCon and shit like this, but people don't remember me because I'm like just a person in the background. But man, like, you were my friend, bro. And before I was going for my transplant, knowing you're not going to pay me, you're asking for my money that I put together to save my life. And you had no intention, even though I've already given you money. You never paid back, and then you asked for another 10K. Before I'm meant to be going to America to pay for this stuff, man. I just want to know. I know addiction is difficult, but were you actually my friend? Ever? I just want to know that, man. That's all. Like, I knew you before all of this. I just want to know. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, and I know
Literally.
you're going through your own shit. But
No, mine doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
sorry, Mini Titan's here too. You asked him money from him. He's my roommate. Mini Titan's my roommate, man. You asked me for 5K 3 weeks ago, and asking him for 300. You tailored the amount to the person for how much you thought you could get. But you didn't know we're living together. I had no idea you were asking other people. I thought you were my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, can I ask you a question?
Go.
What do you have a job?
Not anymore. I had to retire because I got so ill. I put most of my money into crypto back in 2017. I used to work in the games industry, I used to make sound effects for video games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Cuphead. I worked on all of these games, but when my illness got worse, my hearing got worse, I can't make the audio. But
Okay, so
yeah.
Slicker owes you 7K. I would say, in my personal opinion, you are one of the top people that needs to get their money back. Before
You
a lot of
know,
Yes.
people.
it's
Let me
not
just
just
finish.
Slicker though.
I
I'm gonna say Slicker is one person who's been caught.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
know. Oh yeah.
like this has happened to me before. Slicker had me put in a fucking police report for domestic abuse against another partner streamer who took sorry 35K over 2 years through romance fraud.
What?
There is a police report open against him in the UK, but he's in the US. You know, this is the community that you have. This is your community. This is happening. It's not just Slicker. It's everybody.
Wait, what? You opened? Wait, can you? What are you talking about? Someone? There was another streamer that stole $35,000. You said?
Oh, yeah, over 2 years. He was my partner. He was my boyfriend. And when I said I can't fund your lifestyle anymore, he broke up with me.
Wait, is it for gambling? Is that why you took the money?
I'm sorry. I know this is unrelated, but I feel like there's a lot of
He hasn't faced jail time because this is a thing that has happened in like the last 2 days that people are just finding out about. But it's been happening since like 2019, but no one's said anything until now.
pressure on Slicker right now.
No,
And
I
it's not
deserve it.
just,
I
it's
deserve
not
it.
just him. It's just that this is what Twitch breeds. This is what this platform breeds. People can get used so easily, and you don't realize.
Did he take the money for gambling?
He took the money to party with you guys, to enhance his stream, for a car, for equipment, for computer, uh, so he can jet off and go hang out with Austin and Lord Kirk, you know, and
Wait,
you
did you
guys.
mention his name, Lupelli?
No, I
You
haven't.
don't want to?
I mean, I don't know if I want to. I didn't even mean to start up on this, but it was a lot of heat on you. But it's not just you, man. You got caught doing it on a mass scale, but people are having this experience every day. Thousands of dollars are being taken by viewers and people they think are friends or partners or boyfriends, but it's just a scam. It's not just you.
So okay, before we start any of this, I just want to say I'm sorry. Here's what we're gonna do. So just Lupe, I think you were one of the first people that should be paid.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with your story with your ex and all that stuff. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to bring
No,
that
it's
up.
okay. It's okay. No, it's
Like-
okay. There's a lot of emotions going on today.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna message XQC you, and he's actually messaging me, telling me to get your. Do you have like a Bitcoin address or something? Because you should be paid first. I feel like.
Yeah, I do.
Can you put it in here so we can get you paid first?
Yeah.
Because
Do you mind if I just go for a smoke first? I got myself all worked up, and that's not good for my health.
well, I don't think smoking is good for your health either.
It's medical cannabis.
Oh, okay, you're good.
So I don't have a seizure. Yeah,
Oh, no, okay, no, I'm an asshole. No, they just if you can come back and if you could just give me your Bitcoin address so I can give it to XC. He's messaging me right now, saying that.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Wait.
Thank you, bro.
Flicker, what was the reason why you wanted to bring Lupelli on this
No,
conversation?
I mean, no, sorry, she messaged me, so of course, she has a right to say her things, you know, I mean, of course, I don't want to...
I'm sorry, I only wanted to know if he was even my friend to begin with, or if he was just part of this manipulating scheme.
Lepelli,
I
I'm
was one of
evil.
the first people to give you money, it seems, and you asked me after confronting me with the whole
I knew...
previous ex that I'd given him money, so I want to know, were you my friend, or was it just because...
I want you to know you were always my friend, okay? but I've done dirt to every single people I know on Twitch. Every of my friends, I've put them in dirt, and I've been very selfish. I've been stupid. I didn't think. I just wanted to feed my addiction more and more. Um, of course, we hung out a lot, even way before this whole thing happened. Even before I messaged you, we hung out at TwitchCon, you know. And I came over to you and we spoke and we hung out. But I could see the genuine
Yeah.
person inside of you.
No.
And
He's already lost his subscribe button on Twitch, so I just
can't
checked
say
that
anything
earlier.
other than I know I am evil for what I did, and not even.
I'm sure he's not gonna have a Twitch channel much longer.
I have to wait for God, either karma, extreme karma, or God's punishment for what I've done. Like, you didn't deserve this, especially for what you told me the incident of previously to what I asked for.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just terrible at speaking.
No, I
But
get what you mean. Like, I just want to know whether you use me because you know that it happened before, or it was just
oh
everybody.
no, I didn't know anything happened about what happened with your situation. I didn't
Because
know.
you helped me when I put the police report in, man. And then after I put the police report in, that's when you had problems and you needed
I
money.
I helped you and put it through, and eventually that's where it became to the point where I started.
I know he deserves it, but it's kind of sad that this guy will never have any friends or any relationship with anyone who knows anything about him anymore, ever in the rest of his life. Like, unless he gets better and just lives out a normal life for the rest of his life. Like, it's just, I know he did it to himself, and yes, he deserves everything that's coming to him. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't. I don't want something bad to happen to him. That's it. I mean, yeah.
And other people that I didn't want to.
Right.
But I'm not trying to say it was clean. It was still evil. I still came back to you, and I want you to know, Lupelli. Even obviously, you know, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Ask anyone anymore. But I want you to know, I know when I asked you again, I was gonna stick to my word and pay you that money back. And to the rest of the people I owe money back, I know that sounds scummy, to leave you guys last or in a later stage. I had obviously some people in priority. Not
Yeah, it
in a
will
way like
catch up
that.
to
It's
him.
like the desperate,
Pretty
not
fast,
saying you
I'm
weren't
gonna
or anything,
say.
but of course, like the desperate people I would have to owe first, and then the patient people I could already tell. Like, for example,
Control.
Miskif, I would have never, like, I would have left him till late, but then of course he messaged me, and then I did.
It's not just me, man. You didn't realize Mini Titan. He sat next to
I
me right now.
know, I
He's
know.
my roommate too, bro.
I
Can you
know.
apologize to him? One second.
It's not even Mini Titan I have to apologize. I apologize to everyone.
Everybody, man. Like,
It's not even one person I apologize to.
you need to get help. Like, you need to get your fucking help, man. You need to talk to your parents about this too. Like, what's happening with your family? Like, this is big news. This isn't just Twitch things. This isn't just drama. You know, with the amount of money you've taken overall, this could be on the fucking BBC. What's that going to do to your family? Your reputation, their
Literally.
reputation. You've got to think about these things. It's not just like on the internet. These people are real. They can actually fuck your life. They can fuck your family's life, man. Have you even told them the seriousness of what's going on?
My dad has kind of similar to what you have, Lapelli, you know, MS.
Yeah.
He also has like diabetes. So
Yes.
How can you stoop to such a low why the fuck am I like sound like I have a speech impediment? How the fuck do you stoop to such a low that you can take money from anyone and everyone, no matter, even if you know their situation, you know them personally, you know you're not going to give them their money back ever in their entire life? How can you take that much money? What the fuck is wrong with people that they're able to let themselves do that? It's not even like, it's not, uh, it's not being able to be like, oh, I have an addiction and I know that I need to work on it. Then fucking work on it. And I don't even know what I'm fucking trying to say. I'm just so pissed off about this. It's like all those scammers that they're like, oh, my situation is bad, so I'm gonna make everyone else's life horrible by stealing money from them. It's exactly what happened to me.
So this is
So
really
if I
serious.
told him he would pass away. He's been through
What's going to
situations.
happen when he finds out through some random
He's
name?
going to know. Yeah, exactly. He will
Because they've
know.
seen it on Twitter when you start trending. Like, what's going on, man? Like, what happens when he finds out through something else just how much money you've taken? And that he's not seeing that you've gambled away. You've got to get ahead of that.
I would run away. I can't witness it.
You can't run away from your problems because you're still going to be their son. Even no matter how far you go. Even when they die.
It's getting really dark.
Okay.
I'm
if I want,
sorry.
no, it's total. Look, Lupe, I understand that you had the. It's good that you let it out, and you should let it out, and I'm glad you get to talk to him.
True.
If
I
want to
don't
watch,
hold it against him, man.
I know.
You know.
If I want to watch depressing things, though, I'll watch a song play Valorant. You know what I mean?
Really?
Good one, Miz.
Listen, I just want to make sure, Lupe, I want XUC wants to give you make sure you get paid first, and you should. I that's what I care about most out of this whole thing is people like you getting paid and Slicker going to rehab. Those are the two things that are the most important, vital things. I will, Vegeta and I will make sure Slicker goes to rehab, but I want you to get paid. If you can make sure, because you can link me your Bitcoin or PayPal or something, he's gonna give you $10,000.
Oh, well. He didn't give me that much, so he doesn't need to.
How much did Slicker take from you?
It was 7K in total in bits, so.
Okay.
It's not that much. There's people who had more. It's just I wanted to know. Being a friend, was it only for money, or were they actually friends before this happened?
I was Lapelli. All my friends, like everyone on Twitch, is the same. Like everyone was they are my friends. But I also asked everyone. It was just I just wanted to feed my addiction. I couldn't ask the same people, so I'd ask other people.
But you asked me multiple times, man, and the same
I
with other people.
know. I asked multiple people, and
Okay, but yeah, thank you anyway. I'm so sorry to hijack. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. Look, I'm glad you came on here so we could talk and we can get you situated, because you were one of the people I saw that I was like, damn, I want you to make sure you get your money first, and so just link me it and he will.
Whenever a girl is attracted.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's something
Sorry
that's
about that.
happened. So,
Slicker, you understand that people don't.
oh, he's already made a full video, a full edited video that I didn't have to watch that whole thing. I'm just gonna watch the rest of this.
It's fucking scummy. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, that's fucking okay. I don't know if that was a productive conversation at all. I feel like it's not. I don't know. I wanted to. There's not an internal issue. You're not fucking HR. Call the cops. Yeah, I think this is a legal problem. This guy got exposed in less than 24 hours. His ass gets saved. He has no remorse. No, the problem is the problem in this situation. Understandably, the streamers, they want to help the victims. But I'll just say this much: what you listen to, in my point of view, from my point of view, and I've been in this situation. I've been in these shoes. I'm gonna keep it real. You are watching a person that has not hit rock bottom or has like the true remorse. That's all. That's what it looked like to me. It felt like there was, I mean, every time I offered any pushback whatsoever, he was jumping. Like the only time he actually like ever had any emotion, like any kind of fucking anger or whatever, was whenever I like actually, you know, said anything about his situation. Why do you think Trainer X is trying to help pay? Because they want to cover it up. I mean, I think part of the reason why is it's the same as like what you saw. I mean, Ludwig has gotten himself involved in paying people as well, in paying the victims as well. Like, there is definitely a genuine interest in why people want to do it, especially the fans. Like, that's the reason why they want to help. I mean, sure, there's a PR component to it as well. But if as far as Slicker goes, like, if he can't even fucking tell his dad that he has this problem, like, I mean, he doesn't truly feel like he did something wrong. You know what I mean? 100% they had Stake try and take advantage of this. From Stake's point of view, this looks terrible for them because here you have a streamer other than Mitch Jones who quite literally, as a consequence of their his gambling addiction, scammed the fuckload of people out of $300,000, $400,000, maybe even more, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not great. That's not great because this will bring a lot of negative attention to the platform, a platform where the top streamers are gambling advertisers. This will get a lot of coverage from many different outlets, possibly, you know, real news media outlets, because it's not even a regular scam. This is a 3-year-long scam that is grand larceny and wire fraud that is to the tune of possibly, at the minimum, $300,000. I don't think people understand the severity of this. I think people are looking at it like it's a fucking meme or a joke or drama or someone being cringe. Slicker doesn't use Stake, he does sports betting. I know. Slicker himself did not actually get addicted to gambling off of Stake. I wanted everyone to understand. That's why I asked him, how did you get started? I wanted everyone to understand how easily people get started with gambling as an addiction, because that's the reason why I asked him that. Because I want people to understand, like, it's that simple. It could be off of a fucking CSGO knife skin. We need to address the problem that gambling streams are still allowed on this platform. As long as it's legal to gamble on stream, more people will cause pain to themselves and others. Yeah, Flickr is one person with a prominent fucking platform, which allowed him to be able to steal from so many people. The reason why I am offering more coverage to this, you know, and people will say, oh, drama farming, that's why you're doing it. No, the reason why I'm offering coverage to this is because he's a very real life example of a fucking gambling addict. And you, as viewers, as people on this platform, have been able to quite literally see that from point A to point Z, from start to finish, from top to bottom. This is a very good teachable moment for a lot of you who may or may not have found themselves gambling a little bit more. I don't think Slicker is remorseful at all. I don't think he's remorseful. I think he got caught and he got handed a big dub here by other nicer individuals who are going to, you know, cover his scamming. Glad other people can pay off his debts while he goes to therapy treatment, hopefully for his addiction. I mean, if that happens, then that's great.
Dude, the past 2 weeks on Twitch have been crazy. The things that have come out, the drama, the scandals, the new information is insane. It's probably the most drama-filled month in the history
Okay, we have to watch this. It's a Ludwig video.
of Twitch. It's imploding in front of our eyes. And welcome back to Mogul Mail. We got to cover everything today. But let's go back to the start. All right? If you missed anything, I will cover it all. It all started about 22 days ago when Cutie announced Shit Camp. That is her big event. It involves a bunch of creators all coming together to foster friendships and then also create content that is bigger than the sum of its parts. However, there was some initial feedback that was kind of negative about the event, especially on the livestream fail subreddit, that said this event is an easy skip because Soda Poppin' is not going to be there. And that wouldn't really matter normally. However, one of the big people that were meant to go, XQC, biggest streamer on the platform, decided to not go the day of. How did he let the people know who were running the event that he was not going? He typed it in his offline chat, which he now admits was wrong to do, but here it is. This is it. He said, I'm not going. Soda's not going. I don't feel like it. I need Soda to run good stuff for me to feel comfortable, all that, yada, yada, yada. Which kind of left the event with somewhat of a bad taste in the people who were there, and also maybe some of the viewers. It helped perpetuate the narrative that they were already sharing. Now, X has apologized for this. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We're just talking about what happened. All right? At the event goes great. E-Rob gets banned. Feels bad, man. After the event, Soda Poppin does a podcast with his brother D-Kane, and in it says this. Let's listen in.
And also, Wrath is coming out, so I told him way before, hey, I'm not going.
Right.
Sorry. Like, I want to say, like, months before.
Okay. All right. So let's just repeat what he said there. Wrath is coming out, World of War thing. Great. World of Warcraft. Sorry, I'm a little bit boomery here. And he's not going. And he says, I told them I'm not going to go. Well, here's the thing. That clip of Soda Poppin was shown to XQC, and then XQC watched it, felt like his back was against the wall, and gave his real reason for not going right here.
Like, I had to make a choice. I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
This is heavy stuff, all right? If you don't understand, XQC is talking about the real reason for him not going, being he had some personal issues with his relationship and his family. Sammy was his ex-girlfriend, and he had to choose in some situation that they were in between his family and between his girlfriend. That was a situation that he was in, and that was the reason he did not go. Not the Soda Poppin is not there. But because that clip that said, I told them I was not going, was shown to XQC, and he interpreted it as, I told him I'm not going, he shared this information, which led to a crazy saga where they had a very, very, very public breakup because Sammy saw that, a.k.a. Adept, then talked about what she felt about the situation. Then XQC reacted to what she was talking about in her reaction to him. And then they ended up talking together online, which led to this moment, which is crazy that this was broadcast.
You know how I am. Okay, I don't cut it halfway. I have to go all the way. I don't have any things above my head all fucking day.
I can't do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. I'm done speaking with you. You are not a victim. Stop victimizing yourself.
This is the Kendrick Lamar We Cry Together moment of Twitch. It's the biggest streamer in the world that had 120,000 viewers. Crazy. And this is where the story would normally end. However, in the midst of all of this is when Slicker came out as a scammer. That's when this whole thing, he was sending the videos to people. I made a mogul mail about this a couple days ago that goes a little more in depth about it. But basically, this streamer Slicker was revealed to be scamming almost like 100 people out of over $300,000. Crazy, crazy stuff there. Here's the total tally.
There are over 55 people on this
More
list
accurate.
owed money right now, and the total scammed is over $384,000.
Way more than I thought.
And what did I learn from these 55 people? Well,
CoffeeZilla goes more in depth about that. And quick little bow tie on that one, by the way. Me and XQC are teaming up to pay people back. Why XQC? I think in part he feels guilty because he's earned a lot of money gambling. Maybe it's a good PR thing. Maybe he's just rich and doesn't care. Why am I doing it? Because you will probably see a stupid mobile game sponsor on Mogul Mail in the next month or so. And that's all I have to do is do one little sellout that hopefully you guys are okay with, and I can make dozens of people's lives a lot better, which to me feels like a worthwhile trade-off. All right, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind shilling out for some terrible mobile game, unless they're listening to this, in which case your mobile game is great, in exchange for doing a positive good. And so that's that there. Very good, very awesome. Slicker, by the way, has got his sub badge removed. He is no longer a partner on Twitch. He's not even an affiliate anymore. He's not banned yet. I think he should definitely be banned. But at the moment, not banned, but cannot make money on the website. And that's where you would think the story would end. That's where you would think the story would end. And in like conjunction with the Slicker story, there was a big movement. People were using that as a big movement to remove gambling on Twitch, which I think is an okay thing to do, by the way. The first thing you should do in any situation is make sure the victims are okay, which is what I did. I offered to pay for the victims, and that's the step I'm doing to make sure the victims are okay. The second thing is, and I think it is okay to use momentum talking about how gambling is bad to make a positive change for the future, aka remove gambling on Twitch. Now, the gambling Slicker was doing wasn't even slots, right? To be clear, he was gambling on like tennis matches and golf matches. However,
Yeah.
gambling is still the topic, and if you can use something to make positive change, I think that's fine. And that's what someone like Mizkif did. Like if Twitch should ban gambling. Even Pokimane did the same thing. Got a bunch of likes for it. I would say a little maybe less genuine when it came from Mizkif, because I don't think he was as concerned with the victims as maybe riding the momentum to say screw gambling. Because, you know, he's done gambling sponsorships in the past. And
Wait, what?
From that came a really weird thread, because Mizkif was really riding this "we gotta ban gambling" thing. Even Asmon Gold said, how is Slicker not banned? All right, we should definitely ban him for scamming people. And then Train said, you know, this whole thing about how it was actually horse racing and tennis bets, and it wasn't actually slots gambling. You shouldn't try to target people like me. Mizkif replied to that saying, if you're going to deplatform people for scamming others, shouldn't we have banned you for Jolt Coin a few years back? I don't really know the reference. I guess Train at some point took a crypto called Jolt Coin to make money. And then Train replied with an absolute bomb. All right, they were trading jabs, and he went for the Hail Mary uppercut. Said, "Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up all those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit? You want to come at me and make shit up, then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy."
What the fuck?
Wow. All right, what are they referring to here? Let me break it down for you. There's a good friend of Mizkif, a guy that Mizkif lives with, called Crazy Slick. He's a streamer in his own right. And Crazy Slick had was accused of sexual assault by a streamer named Adriana Lee about a year ago. And it kind of died out very quickly. The general story went that they were at a party together. She was feeling very sick, very drunk, went to a bed to be by herself. Crazy Slick went in, and then when she was like passed out, not really fully there with, you know, full consciousness, touched her inappropriately. Right? That's what Adriana said. And then Slick was like, "No, I was just checking her pulse," which is weird to do. You don't. What are you? Like Dr. House? That you don't have to do that. That's a weird thing to do. Shouldn't touch someone who doesn't want to be touched, and especially who can't consent to being touched. Right? Straightforward. But the original twitlonger about that, which came out, I guess, over a year ago now from Adriana, got shoved down, you know, and kind of got stopped talking about very quickly. Why? Well, I guess we found out from this Train tweet, and this was uncovered by Adriana herself on her stream and many other people's streams. Well, Mizkif sent Maya and Mitch Jones to cover it up. AKA, I guess they went to Adriana and asked her to speak more nicely about Crazy Slick than she might have wanted to. Speak less honestly about the incident so that it wouldn't hurt Crazy Slick as much. And that was a way of kind of shoving it down, which is a terrible thing to do, because after that, Crazy Slick did not stop doing bad things. I mean, look at these DMs that he shared with another streamer, Fan. "I'm showing you my dick. I don't care. I'm horny. Are you going to consent before I get canceled? Nope, no consent. Dicks are ugly. Suck my dick, pussy. If we ever meet, you're done. On sight, you're getting bent over immediately. Your hair's getting pulled so hard you're chokeslammed while I thrust you from behind." Thrust is a funny word. I'm sorry. That's what I'm laughing at. GG. Look at you. You should write a fanfic with this literotica shit. Why the fuck would that mean I'd send you nudes? Most girls do. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I misread. I thought you were kind of a slut. Terrible messages, right? Like totally inappropriate messages. I think there's been even more messages that have come out that he's sent like dick pics without consent, just unasked for, unwanted, and clearly is somebody who is not a great person in the space. It does not make a lot of the women who are around, at least the Austin area, feel safe. You know, to the exact opposite. And
Bruh.
The focus of this normally would be on Crazy Slick.
I didn't fucking know about that.
Someone who should not be in this sphere, right? And quick little side thing over here. Crazy Slick, also irrelevant to this, someone who deals with depression, was suicidal, was missing all yesterday, which was another concern, was found. If anybody heard about that, that's all clear. He is found. I think he is going to be safe now. I sent him this message as well, because don't want people to die. But I don't think he should be in this space. I think it's so simple. The same problem happens in the Smash community. You make people feel unsafe in a community, you just leave the community. The world is very, very big. Twitch live streaming sphere, very, very small. All right, very irrelevant to the whole world order. And you, all right, are lucky enough that you're not going to jail. What you should do now is apologize to those you hurt. That's exactly what I sent him. Leave the small part of the internet where the hurt was caused so that they can feel safe here. You don't have to feel safe here because you shouldn't feel safe here because you make people feel unsafe here. And then take this as an opportunity to be a new person, a better person, all right? Not the person that you were. A second lease on life in a way. All right, and be a positive member to society. That's what I sent to him, and he should no longer be in the streaming sphere, plain and simple. The attention of this was barely on Crazy Slick, barely on Adriana's story. All right, why? Because it was really on Mizkif. There was a huge Reddit thread about this and a bunch of tweets about this clip that surfaced from Miz.
I don't think there's a single person that we used to hang out with that doesn't hang out with Slick anymore because of what happened. I actually think there's literally none. Because the reality is, worst comes to worst of it, it's fucking, like, sexual harassment, right?
Oh.
I mean, like, no one, of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit.
This is Miz speaking way too candidly and way too stupidly about sexual assault, saying it's low scale, like there's a tier list that we have to drop every year on what sexual assault we need to rank S tier, what sexual assault we need to rank F tier. And really, I mean, showed that, you know, he was not only protecting someone who sexually assaulted someone, but also very callous about the entire situation. And then a little insult to injury, a little dirt in the wound. Right around the same time this is all unfolding, Ice Poseidon, who, by the way, renowned piece of shit and should not be revered in any way for exposing someone because he has never been a great member of any community, released a bunch of DMs between him and Mizkif where he's just saying every slur under the sun. I mean, he goes through them all, and this is all ranging in 2019 and 2018, so past 3 or 4 years after he was already a sizable streamer. Like, terrible stuff. And to be clear, Mizkif has talked about on stream before that he used to say slurs. He admitted to it. He said, I used to say slurs. I was very edgy, and I've changed. Whether he changed because he had to, because it's the times, and that's the only way to become a successful creator, or because he wanted to morally. Either way, good to change. But it is much different to say you used to say slurs and then look at the way that you said slurs, right? That's a lot. It's a lot realer. It's a lot harder to stare at, and it's a lot harder to accept. And especially because the people that he told were his viewers, this is much different. The people who are seeing all these DMs now are no longer his viewers. I don't even really think I can show these, but it is N-word, it is F-slur, and it is derogatory term for other minority groups. It's everything. It's the whole Mary Poppins bag, and he reached in deep for it. Which look, it is funny because 2 days ago he dropped this, which is a quick says you, and that's kind of where it was ending, right? And there was different spats that were going on between streamers during all of this, relating to all of this. Until today, where Twitch dropped an absolute bomb. All right? Maybe the greatest PR move they have made in the past 2 years. Maybe the greatest policy move they've made in the past 5 years. Twitch has now banned gambling. All right?
Finally.
In response to the Slicker drama and the huge outcry that happened on Twitter and Reddit and everywhere else, Twitch let out this statement which said gambling content on Twitch has been a big topic of discussion in the community. We've reviewed our policy. Today we want to update you on our plans. We're going to be making a policy update on October 18th to prohibit
gambling content on Twitch has been a big topic of discussion in the community and something we've been actively reviewing since our last policy update. Today we want to update on our plans. While we prohibit sharing links or referral codes to all sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games, we've seen people circumvent those rules and expose our community to potential harm. So we'll be making a policy update. Okay. We will continue to allow sites that focus on sports betting, fantasy sports, and poker.
Prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that aren't licensed either in the U.S. or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. The sites like Stake, Rollbit, Duelbits, Roobet are all going to be banned. And these are the main sites that we're using. These are the sites that Trainwrecks uses, Trainwrecks TV uses, the site that XQC uses, the site that Drake used when he streamed on Twitch for a couple of hours. And it's a big change. It's a huge, huge change. And I gotta admit it, a huge win for Twitch at the tail end of a crazy, tumultuous 2 weeks. And what was the CEO tweeting while Twitch was going for their slam dunk? So weird that Twitter doesn't save your drafts and there's no drafts at all on the website that I can find. Does anyone know why? Why don't you talk about things that matter, Emmett? I don't understand. Anyway, that's it. That is about everything that happened. What should come from this? Well, people should stop gambling, which means we should have that become a much smaller category on Twitch. In the past, it's been a top 5 category, top 10 category occasionally. It should quickly drop. That's a great thing. We should have Crazy Slick leave the streaming community. He should do that. You can do anything. It's all right. If you move to Wyoming and work at a Best Buy, you can be a totally new person. All right, go join the JET program and become a better person. But don't be in the streaming sphere because it made people feel unsafe, and the people who felt unsafe should feel safe. Like Adriana should feel safe now. Right, that's what should happen. And Mizkif has a lot to own up for. Now, here's the thing. Miz is Miz in the sense that he will never be canceled unless he's deplatformed, because you are never truly canceled as long as you keep creating content. And why would he ever stop creating content? Because Miz truly lives for streaming. So I don't expect for him to disappear. I assume he will just let it die down a bit, come back in 2 weeks, and there will still be a group of people who follow him. And he has to deal with this, which will last for the rest of his life. A lot of people, maybe even more people that follow him and more people that watch him, will always think of him as someone who either protected a sexual assaulter or is someone who was racist or homophobic. Or maybe, they'll think of him as is. And that's the reality that he'll have to live with, which I think is deserved for what he did. He even dropped a statement himself, which I'll take a look at here. It said, "We found Crazy Slick. He's not harmed," which is what I talked about earlier. In terms of living situation, Crazy Slick has to leave, which is good. A little after Slick's misconduct came to light, I made some inexcusable statements, which is the one we showed today. To Adriana, I'm sorry for those statements, which is a due apology, but it should go to Adriana directly. Additionally, a series of private messages, the ones from Ice Poseidon, have been shown. I was dumb, edgy guy who said a lot of stupid things to my friends to come off as cool, funny. I can't change what I've said, but I can't change who I am now. I'm sorry to everyone how it's affected. I want to apologize to OTK, and he apologized. So I think we'll see him lay low, come back in 2 weeks, and then try to stream as if nothing happened, because that's usually how it goes. Canceling doesn't exist unless you get deplatformed, and the only person who should be getting deplatformed 100% is Slicker for scamming people out of $384,000. Twitch, that's the last thing you got to do, and then you're all set. Anyway, that's all. Probably the longest mogul mail yet. Did it in one take. Feeling great about it. By the way, in good news, what happened on YouTube's side while Twitch was imploding, they have now monetized YouTube Shorts, which is pretty cool. They also made it easier to join the partnership program, and they created a creator music library where you can
short creators to be eligible, 1K subs, 10 million short views. That triggers monetization. 2 shorts can pop off and now you're a partner.
can license music on your videos.
Yeah, apparently it was more than 300,000.
Which is something that's always existed through third-party websites, think like Audio Jungle. But now you can do it directly through YouTube, which I think makes it more accessible to people who might not have known that's that entire ecosystem existed. So pretty much all good things. Arguably, the 45% split for YouTube is a little bit greedy, but it's already better than TikTok, so it's hard to complain, unfortunately. That's all, boys. Thanks for watching. Huge one. Hopefully it goes back to normal stuff, and we can just talk about platform changes. Have a good one. Subscribe. Goodbye.
All right. I should probably go to bed. Anyways, it's been a good stream, and I'm gonna send a raid over to Sendium, because I just saw that he went live. So anyways, thanks for joining me. We're gonna raid in a few seconds. Have a good night.